Alright, chat. Chat. Let's try this again, chat. Spooky videos. Sorry, chat. Alright.
In the following video, a man named Nick is taking care of his sick grandmother when one night he sees this. Now it's important to note that Nick's grandma has Alzheimer's, which often causes her to stand around and see things that don't appear to be there. But as she stands there, something happens that Nick can't explain. While taking this video, this is captured. Take a look. Apparently, something that was on top of the fridge had fallen over. It falls all of a sudden, which Nick says is made creepier by the fact that his grandmother's dog was growling. But this incident gets a whole lot strange when Nick shows what exactly fell from the fridge. Take a look.
Alright, so this is in response to last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines. One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. See how far back they are. Genuinely.
If the mini statue was sitting far back on the fridge, then just how exactly did it tip over? Nick has no clue, but after watching this clip many times, he notices something pretty freaky.
Honestly, I'm a bit in disbelief. No, I'm pretty sure it's just a plug-in charger. I brought my girlfriend Claire here so she can help demonstrate. But can you try to step in front of that? And so it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it. My question is, like, He's kind of creepy with a smiley face and everything. Even when it gets to the edge, it does that.
Now looking back at Nick's video, one can see that the Roomba does the same back and forth motion as if someone were standing in front of it. But the question is, just what exactly was in its way? To Nick, the Roomba might have been sensing something. Now this is where things start to get pretty creepy, because ever since then, Nick has been feeling immensely uneasy by the kitchen space. Considering that his grandmother has no other TV in the house except here, he has no choice but to watch near the kitchen. But one night, while watching alone, this happens.
So, I was watching my show, and after last night, I'm definitely not leaving these lights on. But I was watching my show, and there's nothing there.
There's no Roomba in sight to explain the dogs' behavior. Both dogs are staring at something, even though nothing is there. And it's the fact that they're looking at the kitchen that makes this even more unsettling. Now it's worth noting that Nick's grandpa, who passed away last year, had once told Nick that he thought he'd seen his grandmother standing in the kitchen one night with the lights off. But apparently he was wrong, because after looking closely, no one was there. It's for this reason, among others, that Nick is scared of the kitchen. But this wouldn't be the final reason, because on the same night he recorded this, the following happens. After putting away the dogs, he immediately films again after being startled by the ice maker, which was going off at this time. But as he records, this happens. Watch.
Whoa. Whoa. Yo.
Where's my chat so I can see them on my screen? I can't see the chat at all on my screen.
Oh, that's cool. Jesus!
No, I do not believe that for 1 second.
Somehow, after just following Nick around the living room, the Roomba flips over. Despite there being nothing in its path, it does a complete 180 as if someone or something had forcefully turned it over. Freaked out, Nick stops recording and immediately shares the video online after posting the previous one. And like before, many comments point out things that he didn't notice initially. For one, the Roomba was already acting strange earlier. Unlike before, the mini Hoover was moving in a straight path, which is uncommon for vacuums of this kind to do. And second, it didn't pause and turn around when it sensed the stair's edge. Earlier, we can see the Roomba doing just that, but here, it doesn't. If what occurred before hadn't disturbed Nick, then surely this incident has. Not much else has happened since then, but for now, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Chat. It is not a mystery. There's no such thing as that thing going the way it's supposed to. I think it's just set up to do that.
Now the following video comes from a mother who's been sharing every moment of her daughter's life. Her entire account is devoted to her only child, a daughter that she thought she would never have after multiple failed pregnancies. To Gabby, the mother, Regina was a miracle. And so, from videos of her as a baby to footage of Regina's first day of school, Gabby has captured all the smallest moments in Regina's life. However, out of all the videos on this page, a select few have left many viewers baffled. It all started with a series of videos that Gabby took when Regina was a baby. During this time, she would often crawl to one hallway inside her house and just stare at it. Now, this wouldn't be so strange if it weren't for the fact that she would continue to do this throughout the years. Just like when she was a baby, she still to this day stares at this hallway for no apparent reason.
Vámonos ya. Vente, mi amor. Vente. Vamos a...
From playing a game of tag by herself to blowing kisses at the hallway, Regina
Blowing kisses at the hallway. Maybe she's blowing kisses at her mom. They're not showing the hallway in this one. The baby might be blowing kisses at the hallway.
behaves as though she's playing with one of her friends. It goes without saying. But she may have an imaginary friend. But to Gabby, this may not be the case, because as of recent, this was captured.
¿Qué pasó? Ay, pues ahora sí me asusté. ¿Qué pasó? Ay, Raichín. Mira, apunta para allá. ¿Qué, mi amor? Vámonos. ¿Qué, mi amor? ¿Qué hay? ¿Qué pasó?
I'll explain why in just a few seconds. Hey, chat, can you hear me, chat? Tap 1 if you can actually hear me. Yo, chat, can you hear me? Type 1 if you can. Okay. Okay. Continuing on. Now, I believe that this baby did not blow kisses at anything there.
Ven, amor. Ven, amorcito, vente. Venga, mi niña. It's okay.
Unlike before, Regina has been acting differently towards the hallway. Gabby's most recent videos involving the hallway show Regina being creeped out, and not a single video appears to show why that is.
See? See what I'm saying, chat? You see what I'm saying, chat? This baby doesn't want nothing to do with whatever is in the hallway now.
Or at least, not to Gabby's knowledge. It wasn't until recently that many people started to comment on a certain video that she randomly took one night. It was a short clip of her daughter doing her nightly routine. But according to viewers, if you look closely, you'll notice what it is that's been scaring Regina. This is what she caught.
Día número 19, intentando...
Did you guys see that, chat? Yo, chat, did you guys see that? Watch. Yo, chat, did you guys just see that? That was some kind of shadow in that closet, chat.
What was meant to be just a fun little video turns into something terrifying. Inside a closet, a shadow-like figure quickly passes, and it happens right after Regina points at it. No one else was home, which would have otherwise explained it. After reading the comments, Gabby checks the closet space and—
Come on, chat. For a second right there, I believed it until that little girl just waved her hands back there. How did that little girl untimely know that there was something coming? It's a mystery.
Finds nothing. If the space is clear, then what was this? Although she doesn't know, viewers have an idea. This may be, as they believe, the thing that Regina has been so afraid of. She even points at it like she always does with the hallway. Although not sure what to think, Gabby remains concerned. But then one night, in a different video, she records something that makes her extremely uneasy. While filming her daughter in the kitchen, this happens.
Cuando le encuentras un miedo a tu...
Oh, okay, chat. You want me to remind? Okay, you want me to rewind it? You didn't see the shadow, chat? Let me rewind it real back. Hold on now. Hold on now. You want full screen? Chat. You want full screen? Type 1, you want full screen. Oh, my bad, chat. My bad. Alright. Hold on now. Now, chat, pay attention now. Pay attention now. It's gonna play it again. Right there.
What was meant to be just a fun little video turns into something terrifying. Inside a closet, a shadow-like figure quickly passes, and it happens right after Regina points at it.
I know.
No one else was home, which would have otherwise explained it. After reading the comments, Gabby checks the closet space and finds—
I know, Ma. I know. You just wanted to do that just to scare me again.
nothing. If the space is clear, then what was this? Although she doesn't know, viewers have an idea. This may be, as they believe, the thing that Regina has been so afraid of. She even points at it like she always does with the hallway. Although not sure what to think, Gabby remains concerned. But then one night, in a different video, she records something that makes her extremely uneasy. While filming her daughter in the kitchen, this happens.
Cuando le encuentras un miedo a tu...
Oh, no. 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 Did you guys see that, chat? Here. Let me play it for you guys.
Like previously, a passing shadow is seen, but this time in the same space as Gabby and her daughter. This figure, whatever it might have been, passes from one side.
Yo, chat. Do you guys think this is a ghost, or do you think it's a reflection off of someone else in the house?
To the other before seemingly disappearing. If no one else was home, as Gabby states, then who was this? It's hard to say, and it doesn't help that neither Gabby nor Regina had noticed it. Given all that's happened, the question arises, just who or what was caught on camera? Gabby has yet to know, but she continues to be on the lookout for any strange recordings she accidentally captures. Until then, she has no explanation for this or her daughter's sudden fear of the hallway.
Nah, Chad, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I believe in the shadow part. But everything else, like the kisses and stuff, like, no. That's just, no. Number 4.
On July
Let's go,
10th of
chat.
2025, a security camera inside a house begins to record after sensing motion in the living room. This camera only records whenever movement is detected. The thing is though, no one is home. No one is around, or at least no person is. Although the man who lives here wasn't home at this time, his dog was, and so upon receiving this notification, he ignores it. But unbeknownst to him, this motion-activated recording would capture something deeply unsettling at that moment. Ever since then, his dog hasn't been the same.
I know, right, chap? Like, why does spirits always gonna mess with our kids, you know?
This is what was caught.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Like footsteps, like heavy footsteps, chat. I heard heavy footsteps. Do you guys hear that? I hear it again. Oh man, chat, I'm scared. I know you guys heard that, chat. What? What? Was that? Was that his color? Yo, chat, was that the dog's color? There's no way. Yo, chat, do you think it's like a fishing string? They're gonna make me want to believe that a spirit yanked a color off of a dog. You know what I think, chat? You know what I think, chat? I think that when the dog disappeared off camera for like, I don't know however long it was, for like a few seconds to a minute, and you couldn't see anything on the TV, the dog just like literally disappeared. I think, and I'm hoping that this never happened, but I think that the owner put a shocking color on the dog. And for some reason, the color shocked him, and the color flew off. It wasn't even tight on. It was just loose, to where the color could come off. Cause chat, what else would it be? I don't know, chat.
After what occurred in this footage, the owner has been making sure to never leave his dog alone. As he states, something had messed with this dog.
You know what would mess with the dog? It was you, bro. Yo, chat, think about it. Just think about it for just a second. Do you think the owner to the dog did something to his dog in order to get some kind of freaking content growing for him? Or do you just think it was just an evil entity that literally just ripped the color off of the dog?
Dog. Now it's worth noting that his dog is okay and is only slightly frazzled. In the footage, we can see him looking at something that doesn't appear to be there, as the owner believes something was agitating him. Whatever it was, according to him, had to be responsible for yanking off his dog's collar. Now of course, it could be that his dog had simply shaken off his own neckband, but this wouldn't make sense according to him because the collar has no way of coming off easily.
You want me to believe that just happened? And chat, the dog wasn't even wearing a blue color. The dog looked like it was wearing a brown color. A dark brown color. I don't believe this, chat. I'm gonna debunk it.
Unless someone removes it. Given that this never happened before, the owner can't help but think that something paranormal occurred here. But as always, I'll let you be the judge on that. Just what exactly had taken place during this recording? Let me know your thoughts on this one. Now this next video was submitted to me by Captain Scorpio, who says that he found this on Instagram, but strangely, the account from which the video originated is no longer there. Although its disappearance is pretty strange, the video itself is by far the strangest. In it, two women appear to be hiking on a secluded trail when they stumble across a metal hatch.
Watch there be nothing. Oh.
Although hesitant
Chat, let me just make it clear. Do not go in the woods without protection. Don't go in the woods. If you're gonna go in the woods, make sure you have protection. Make sure you have a bunch of people with you instead of just two of you guys. This lady looks like she's gonna be removing something that she shouldn't be touching. Chat, don't do it, chat. You don't know what you're messing with.
First, they proceed to open up this hatch. After all, they know it's just a water cistern and not something else they should be cautious about. But perhaps they should have, because it's what happens next that turns this video into the stuff of nightmares. This is what they caught.
Is that glass?
It's plexiglass.
What water system has a glass over it? A water system will only have a cover on it like this. But this doesn't look like a water well to me. Or any type of water system. And why would a water system be in the middle of forest? Chat? Comment below.
I f***ing heard noises. Dude, f***ing do it.
Yo! Then you smart. You smart, chat. Hell no. No. That's good, chat.
Do you hear it echoing? We have to do it now.
No, woman, no. No!
Holy Are you?
I'm sorry. It might be a water well, but as you can see, it looks like it hasn't been used for years. There's cobwebs all over it. And it's dark.
This is insane.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Flashlight in my backpack.
Lord have mercy.
Go get the flashlight.
It's in the top.
Neither of them noticed it, but when
Lord
looking
have
down,
mercy.
a face can be seen.
Really? See, this is why you shouldn't be touching anything. Yeah, she shouldn't be touching at all, chap. And then her friend encouraged her, like, yeah, just do it. Don't touch anything, chat, when you're going in the woods. Just go in the woods and hike and follow the path and don't go off of the path, and you'll be fine. Now this thing that's in the well might hunt them.
Despite being quite dark, someone or something appears. It's brief, but whatever had been there is caught on camera. Now the video cuts when one of them goes to get a flashlight. It's assumed that they didn't see anything afterwards because in a follow-up video, they never mentioned the face that was captured.
You know why? You know why? You want to know why, chat? You want to know why, chat? You know why they didn't do an update? Because it was fake.
I'm Mackenzie. I think I'm the sacrifice.
An old, like, water cistern. It's really...
It seems they had made this video just to revisit the hole, implying they didn't see it. With no further info and no available account.
Oh no, they seen it. They seen something. Because look, chat, it says, sorry, this page isn't available. So they posted the video. They probably got a lot of bad comments and stuff, telling them why they did it and stuff, and that's the only reason why they took it down.
It seems likely that we'll never know what had been inside this hole.
Number 2.
On a Friday night inside a retail store, an employee known as Don Rivas takes out his phone to record the following security footage. According to him, the person in this video was stealing merchandise, and he needed to keep an eye on him in case he kept stealing. But this isn't why he's recording. He's filming this because apparently there's something in this footage that's been
Yo, chat. Don't shoplift.
freaking him out. Keep in mind that this incident took place in 2014, and it still scares him to this day. While carefully observing the thieving customer, he sees this.
Look right here. Right here. Look, watch. What is that? What is that? And it's just gone, bro. Look at this. It's there.
What is that? Yo, chat. What is that? I think it's CGI, chat. Unless you guys believe in trolls. Now, I believe in aliens and shadows, shadow figures and stuff, and ghosts, but this, it's so small. What is it?
And now it's not, bro. What is that? Bruh.
Are we gonna sit here and pretend that this guy's not shoplifting? And a distraction among the shoplifter, we're looking at something right here. Chat! This guy is not fixated on the guy stealing. He's fixated on this damn creature. It looks like Daddy from Harry Potter. Oh, yeah. It's some kind of creature.
What is that? What is that?
Oh, Lord. Alright, chat, I'm not gonna lie. But, I believe in mermaids and stuff, you know. I do. I do believe in mermaids. This? I don't know, man, shit. What y'all think?
And then it's just gone.
Harry Potter.
Bruh. What is that? One more time. Bruh.
Wow, this guy is over here trying to steal, man. He's
What
stealing
is
over
that?
here.
Now there doesn't appear to be anything on this floor to explain what showed up, so whatever this was should not have been there. Even if this was just some merchandise he had set down on the floor, it wouldn't explain how it came into view. His leg doesn't move at any point to reveal it. The only thing moving here is this. It remains
No, the only thing that's moving that I see is the clothes rack that the guy's moving.
unknown as to what appeared in this footage, but whatever this was continues to spook Don Rivas to this day. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to
Alright, chat. If you got any spooky videos to send to this guy, just send it to this guy. Email him. scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Alright, champ. Let's go right back in. Get scared.
Now, this last video was sent in by a mother who wishes to remain anonymous. She explains that one night, after returning home from work...
Alright, chat. This mother wants to be unknown, so this might be real, chat.
son came out of the house to greet her. He always does this whenever she comes back from work. She would honk her car horn while pulling into the driveway to let him know she was here. But one night, while her son walked outside to see if she was coming in, this is captured.
Oh no. Oh no. Why is that baby walking out that door like that? I'm not with the camera. We can't see what's going on over here. Yo. Yo. There's might need a camera right here. This is a blind spot. Oh man. What happened? I know I saw something right here, like a something black. But I was too busy on watching the child too at the same time. Lord.
While looking around for mom, this happens. Someone or something scares the living daylights out of him. He appears to see whatever it was that scared him, despite no one being there. But upon looking closely at this video, something was actually there. It was immediately after her son started running back into the house that a partial figure is seen. You can barely make out the figure before it disappears completely. Neither mom nor anyone in the family could explain this, but they were definitely spooked. Just what exactly had shaken up their son terribly? As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I don't know. I don't have any thoughts on this one. Yo, chat, what do you guys think? Maybe look like Scooby-Doo with that shuffle. Yeah. I mean, anything like that, I mean, that was a scary moment for this baby. I don't know, chat. Let's see that one more time, chat. I just want to see the baby's reaction again. Which way he was looking at.
Appears completely. Neither mom nor anyone in the family could explain this, but they were definitely spooked. Upon looking closely at this video, something was actually there. It was immediately after her son started running back into the house that a partial figure...
Okay, why is he was looking this way? Why was he looking this way? He wouldn't have known that there was nothing there, because a shadow came out from over here. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, but that was very scary though. But still, I just think the child seen somebody here, and it's CGI. Because the baby was looking the other way. The baby wasn't looking directly where the mom normally would come in with the car. The baby was looking around here in this area. But at the same time, chat, you right. The baby should have stayed in the house. Lord have mercy, chat.
You're seen. You can barely make out the figure before it disappears completely.
You see what I mean? The baby's just looking this way, like, you know, something's up. Come on, man. Chat.
Neither mom nor anyone in the family could explain this, but they were definitely spooked.
I can explain it. Someone staged that baby up. That somebody set that baby up. Because that baby had all kinds of emotions and all kinds of fear. I think the mom was behind it. I think the parents was behind this.
Just what exactly had shaken up their son terribly? As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Say the baby's looking over here. Now that I'm watching it over repeatedly, the baby's looking over here now. So, the baby's looking over here, and this black shadow is right here. But this is CGI. This is not real. But that person tried to make it a scary video.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the
Please subscribe to Bizarre Above. Credit goes to him for this scary video.
bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also, be sure to check out the official TikTok account for
Oh, look, guys. Chat. He also has a TikTok and Twitter. Follow him there.
this channel. That being said, until next time.
Yo, chat. Yo, chat. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's the, one of the videos did scare me, though. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, chat. Which one else? What else should we do? We can't do one with cops. Because I don't want my video being flagged. We can do another scary one. Chat, I'll let you decide on this one. Should we do the first one? The second one? Let's see. Could do 5 scariest ghost videos that haunt your dreams. Oh no! Oh no! Or creepy TikToks you should not watch at night. Oh, why not? It's Floaty After Dark, guys. I'll let you guys decide, chat. Just put in the comments. 1 to 5. Yeah, but which one? 4? Alright. We'll do another scary video. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Today we are watching some very creepy TikToks that you should not, like me, watch at night. Smash that like button if you make it to the end.
No, chat. We're gonna watch scary stuff during the night. Let's go.
Every time, bro. Every time.
She won't let me sleep.
Bro, leave me alone.
Talking about your girlfriend? Ah! That's not real. That's not real. This is exactly why you can't be dangling your feet off the bed. The demons, they legally cannot touch you if your feet are under the covers. When
The demons can't touch your feet while you're under the covers. What? Chat! Did you hear that? The demons can't touch you if your feet is under the covers. You know how many times I had my feet out of the covers and nothing has touched me? Lady, you might need to get your house blessed if that's the case. I even had a conversation today. I'm not gonna mention names. I'm gonna have to say it though, cause this is the right opportunity for it. Sorry, Mom. Today was a conversation about my pants being inside out and stuff, and my mom told me that my grandma mentioned something about a ghost won't bother you or touch you if your clothes is inside out. Chat. Chat. If you don't want no ghost bothering you, just inside out your shirt and your underwear, you know, they won't bother you.
middle of the night, once you get a little hot and sweaty and your dogs want to get some air and they start dangling off the side of the bed, that's when she coming back. Scared the F out of me.
Chat, what you guys got me watching, chat? What? This guy looks like a... Oh, he looks scary, chat. I know that's human face right there. Who is this lady?
Is that a man in that room? Peering at you? It looks like he's hiding. Please tell me it's somebody you know and not some random person who stuck into you.
It's some guy on freaking Star Wars, man, that's just right in there.
or house while it was under construction, because that's a real fear of mine. Wait a second, where did he go? You're telling me that was a hoodie? A hoodie was hung up on the wall, and at this angle, it looks like a person giving you a bombastic side eye from the other room. Nah, the way that the hoodie is crinkled up, like you see that? That is a face in there. Like this video if you see the
Lady, I don't see no damn face in that hoodie. Quit playing.
face.
What? No, I am a real person.
Yeah, I did say that. I'm sorry.
Maybe we have a bad connection. I'm sorry about that.
Ma'am, I don't think so. That is not a real person. Unless you got some Halloween
No, lady, that is a real person under a mask. Let's be real.
makeup on. Will you tell me you're not a robot?
Not
Just
makeup!
say I'm
Chat, why you guys got me watching this, man? Oh, I know why you guys got me watching this. So you guys know that I'm gonna like literally say something about it. Listen, chat, that is a mask. This lady has a mask on. It's very creepy though.
not a robot, please.
I am a real person.
She didn't say it! You are not a real person! It looks like a skinwalker wearing somebody else's skin. This is so creepy. If you don't already know, this is
Yeah, I totally agree with her. This is very creepy.
something called uncanny valley. It's a term that describes the eerie sensation one feels when they encounter a robot or computer generated character with human-like characteristics. So it's like, it looks kind of human, but not really.
That is a real person. I'm gonna say it again, chat. This is a real person. It is. She's just got a filter on and a mask on. Filter effects.
Not pass as human. It is unsettling because they're not actually human. What is floating around in the ocean, bro? This is exactly why I don't with the ocean. It looks like two mer people in.
I'll mess with the ocean, chat, any day. I'll mess with the ocean. I grew up on an island and stuff near an ocean. I'm not afraid to get in the water.
Intertwined together, like they just died like that. That cannot be just seaweed. There is something inside the seaweed. Take a knife, cut it open. Don't be shy. I want to see what's inside a mer brain. That is so creepy and weird. A lot of weird things go on inside the ocean that I don't ever want to know about. Or if I do, I want to know this way. By being safe in my room and watching a video on the internet. Why does that kid look funny? I'm sorry if I'm insulting.
There is nothing wrong with the baby. Leave the baby alone. Leave the baby alone. Ain't nothing wrong with the baby.
Your child or. Whoa!
That right there, Chan, is one of those newborn dolls. But why does she act like that? Come on. Yo, Chan. Oh, Lord.
Oh, it's not even a real child. Okay. Whew. Now I don't feel bad at all. I knew something was up with him. Oh man, they got like customizable babies now. Like these dolls are just way too real.
Oh yeah, the babies and stuff, they're real. Those dolls that they make and stuff, oh my god. I actually came across a few channels and stuff, even on Facebook too. Like you can Google reborn dolls, and these damn dolls actually look like real babies. There's even a doll on a website that can actually make baby cooing sounds, the heartbeat, and everything just like a baby. It's absolutely insane. But the doll is very expensive, you ask me. But yeah, this one is definitely. I really thought it was a real. I thought it was a real baby. That's cool though. They actually got a doll that looks just like a real baby. That's awesome.
Realistic. Like it freaks me out. You can just pop out their eyeball and customize their eye color. Like I'm sick of having a brown-eyed baby. Swap his eye.
Lady! She's sick and tired of his brown eye. Lady, do you even like babies? I'm starting to be scared of you. Kind of give me that icky vibes, like you don't even like babies. Come on, chat. Seriously though. I mean, my mom has a newborn doll. I have a newborn doll. Like, you know, they actually look like real born babies.
That's the blue. Let me customize my baby real quick. These dolls low-key freak me out. They're too realistic. And I've seen people like stretch them. They're like wildly stretchy because they're made of silicone. I don't like it. Oh, somebody's breaking into your house? Don't call 911. Don't bother. No, just whip out your...
Dude, chat. Look at this dude, man. He's literally like destroying this person's door. Oh my god.
Your phone and start recording. This is gonna make a sick TikTok for later, right? Bro is about to come into your house. Lord, he breaking down the door. At least shut the door. No. He can't legally hurt me if I'm filming him the entire time, right? This generation is cooked.
What is this dude doing though, for real? What is he doing? Like, first of all, why the hell you got yourself climbing on top of someone's door like that? Oh my god. Yeah, jail time would do him some good.
Zero survival skills.
Lady, that has nothing to do with zero survival skills. The person that's recording needs to have some survival skills one-on-one. Basically, is stop recording and run and get something to protect yourself. Like, I don't understand. It has nothing to do with survival skill. And that guy that just broke in, yeah, he needs jail time for sure.
Close the elevator.
Oh, chat. Have you guys ever, before we get into this, because I can already see where this is going, have you guys ever been in an elevator where you guys are literally just wondering if it's going to stop at any given time? I am freaked when I have to go into an elevator. Like, kid you not. Elevator scares me. Ever since I've seen some scary movies with elevators, I don't even want to be in one. You know?
Okay, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? A lot of stuff,
just
lady.
Going down in an elevator.
Oh, see, that's the thing right there, chat. See what I mean? No, chat.
Is it gonna stop?
I hate you, chat, for picking this stuff. I hate you, chat, for making me watch this. See, that's the thing. Like, I am okay with elevators being enclosed, but with this, chat, this is a whole new level for me. Where you can actually see somebody when the elevators go up, you see a number like 7-6, and then someone's face just pops up like right there, can see you and everything. No, that just scared me, chat. Lord have mercy, chat. Chat. Comment 1 if you got, type in 1 if you got scared on that one. Lord have mercy, chat. Come on, man.
I'm in the comfort of my own room and that scared me. This is exactly why they shouldn't put windows in elevators. Because, bro, what is the point?
No.
In case you run into this guy.
No, I do not ever want to be in an elevator like that. I just literally screamed and I'm sitting in here and I'm safe and everything. Because I knew there was going to be a jump scare at some point.
Who likes to freak out fellow elevator riders the way that would traumatize me.
I'm sorry,
why
chat.
Is there a window?
I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry, chat.
I don't want to see who's riding on the elevator going up while I'm going down. Like, that's none of my business. Let's keep it that way. See the Disney characters as your toddler does by giving them
Oh, chat, look. It's a Disney. Hey, chat. Have you guys ever went to Disney? How was your guys' experience, man? I never got a chance to go to Disney. Like, the only closest thing to Disney was carnival rides and Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I literally got to dance with the mouse. It was amazing at Chuck E. Cheese.
Camera. Here you go, little Billy. Take pictures of all your favorite characters. See how they came out.
Oh my god!
Why does everything look so...
See, this is why you should give chat. This is why you should give your kids your phone to take pictures. Because these are the pictures that your child is going to take. These are the best. They're not perfect. They look just adorable. Perfect.
So creepy. Oh, I don't like that. That bear has had too much to drink. Oh, Donald Duck. Why does Stitch look so realistic? Thought he looked like a stuffed animal in real life. You know, this just might be a skill issue. I'd look creepy too if somebody took a picture this close to my face.
I like
What the is that?
rusty spoons. I like
to touch them.
This was the creepypasta when I was in high school. Salad fingers, and I was terrified of this guy.
Have you guys ever heard of that? Salad fingers? Because I'm new to this. I've never heard of it. Chat, type 1 if you did. Type 1 in the comments if you actually came across salad fingers.
Feeling of rust against my salad finger.
Why do they call them salad fingers? I ain't never eaten a salad that looks like this. A low-key be looking like sausage fingers. Ugh, I hate it.
If you see another person that looks identical to you, run away and hide.
Run away and hide if you see another person that looks like you. Did I just hear that right?
I don't think she's running away and hiding. Who is it?
Oh no! No! No, chat. No! No! Yo, chat! It almost got me, chat. Look at this lady's face, yo. What's going on here? That's creepy. You know, this reminds me of the movie Smile. Yo. No. If I ever see that, yeah, I'm not running and hiding. You can't run and hide from ghosts. Come on, man. Everybody should know that by now. Oh, Lord. No. If I see something like this, chat, I'm screaming, I'm running out the door. I'm not hiding. I'm gonna run until I feel safe.
Oh. I don't like it. That would be absolutely terrifying. Like, bro, please leave. I was just trying to take a shower. You know, your evil alter ego already beat you to it. That is so creepy. Ugh. Someone found one of these mechanics.
Yo, chat. Salad fingers is classic. I never heard of it. Man, I feel old.
Mechanical dogs walking in the wild. I can't believe these are real. And they're working for the military now?
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I think those things are so cool. I think I wouldn't be walking on them. They'll be walking me because I'll just be sitting on them.
I saw another video where these things were doing tricks like dogs. Like instead of buying a real cute
oh, puppy!
Fluffy dog, you can have a very talented but very creepy mechanical robot who looks absolutely nothing like a dog, but he can do so many cool tricks. They bought a $1,600 spider from the dark web. And this is what happens next. Oh wow, very cute. Oh, I think he's trying to escape. Bro, there is a brick on top of the spider enclosure. Like, this is your house. This is my house. I don't care how expensive you are. Who pays $1,600 for a spider anyways? Oh Lord, he coming. Oh, he's peeking out.
What is that? What kind of spider is that, chat? Like, does spiders get that big?
He's 6 feet from the edge and he's peeking.
Is that a tarantula, chat? Because it looks like a tarantula to me.
Oh Lord, he out. And he coming. Where is he?
No, this is another jump scare. I thought it was like another jump scare, chat.
I can't tell if it was a child screaming or it was the spider. Where did they get this live footage of me on the way to the kitchen at 1 a.m. trying to make me a little snack? Well, it's almost 4 a.m.
Yo, chat. I don't like spiders. I only like the ones that are like dandelion spiders, you know? Anything spiders like that big, no thank you. I'll pass.
I am right now. I just heard a very large crash coming from downstairs, so I'm gonna go check it out.
Dude, I hope you have protection when you do go downstairs to check it out.
I wonder what that very large crash was. Definitely not the brick I put on top of the spider enclosure to keep him locked in.
Hello?
Oh, chat, we are still on that damn spider video, chat.
Someone here?
No, just the $1,600 spider I ordered from the dark web.
Let me go check on that spider. Okay, what's going on?
What havoc has he wrecked?
Yo, what?
Now, I wonder what he's up to.
Okay,
Did he
guys,
get his little
I'm
snack?
about 90% sure right now that this spider got out.
Are you telling me that those stone bricks that you just saw laying there, the spider did that? Okay.
I go tell Chester, although I'm really not trying to alarm him.
You think? What could be the other 10%?
Chester?
Oh, he's... Oh! So the spider's name is Chester? Okay. Hey, Chester's got a name. The spider's got a name, y'all. Chat! Let's look for Chester.
Oh no, he's been eaten. Wait, what happens next? Was Chester eaten by the spider? Ugh, so not worth it.
What's the scariest part of working in a mine?
I don't know. I've never worked in a mine.
The only scary thing that I know working in a mine is a damn thing collapsing on you. That's the scary part. And another thing is, yeah, I don't know much about mines, but I know a few people that actually worked in them. And they said that the only thing that they fear is basically two things: the collapse and never going home.
If I had to guess, things falling on you? No, I watched that show Silo, and the life expectancy of a person who works in the mines is 5 years. You know, they didn't have jail, they had mines. So you basically work there until you die. So what is it? What's the scariest part? I'm dying to know.
The mine spiders.
Ah! That thing can't be real.
Lord have mercy. They got spiders in the mine, chat.
That is not a real spider. They do not have spiders that big, do they? I don't want to live in the same country as these. Are these real? Large cave-dwelling spiders, which can be as large as 4 inches in leg span. Oh wait, that's not that bad. Bro, the video made it look like he was this big. Like, imagine if there was spiders this big, the size of a little dog, we'd be done for. So they were driving in a remote area and they found an abandoned car that was sitting in the middle of the field and it looked like it'd been there a while. So they called the cops just to check up on it, make sure everything is fine.
Alright, Ashley, we'll go ahead and have an officer check it out there. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Sounds like they're okay.
Thank you. So I looked it up on Google Maps 1 year ago and it's totally fine, but then I saw something in the window and I looked up and I was like, oh my god, that's a freaking woman.
Okay, this is creepy. The fact that you looked it up on Google Images, and what are the chances there is a woman in this car? Like, we don't...
Yo, chat, you find all kinds of stuff when you do Google stuff like that. I actually had done that a few times and came across a very creepy image of a guy standing next to 2 4-wheelers. And then to the left, actually was to the right, there was like an ocean and everything. I'm looking for this other guy to the 4-wheeler, and I couldn't find him. So chat, it's very creepy.
I don't even know if she's dead or alive. In the picture that was taken a year ago. A year ago, the window was intact. Somebody threw a rock at it and broke the windshield. We don't know if the person died in this car. The windows are open. A coyote or an animal could definitely like go in there and they could have eaten her remains. Or the less creepy version, the car could have just broken down and she left it there, walked away.
I think the lady is okay. I think this is just a reflection that looks like a face, guys. Chat, don't believe everything you see on TV. Don't believe everything you see online.
Way to hitchhike and is living somewhere in Nebraska. People who got plastic surgery to look like an animal. Why? Rodrigo Braga wanted to look like a dog. And now looks like this.
Yo, chat, imagine... Now, I heard something about this where people are actually wanting to actually look like, you know, animals and stuff. I don't know if that's even true. But the fact is, like, you know, there's like a lot of weird stuff going on. And like, you know, like this, you know, this is overboard. Like, why would you want to be a dog? Like, dress up as a furry, you know? Dress up in a costume and stuff if you really want to be an animal. Instead of destroying what God made of you.
Oh, he looked like a dog, alright. You know, I've seen this before, but I'm not 100% sure if this is real. I found another picture of him as a dog, but I also found out that he does photography. Here he is cosplaying as a cactus. I don't think he actually surgically attached dog.
Well, that's good to know then. But I know some people that will actually do this. It's horrifying.
dog parts to make him look like a dog. Thank goodness. Eric Sprague wanted to look like, oh, I think we can guess by all of the scales tattooed on his face, either a dragon or a snake. Oh, a lizard. And now it looks like this.
Whoa! Now you see what I mean, chat? Even his teeth is like that. I'm sure it had to hurt when he got his teeth done. I'm sure. Because you guys got like, us, chat, we got like nerves in our teeth and everything. You know? This is insane. I mean, it's cool. Like, you know, but it's also like, you know, kind of
Bro surgically implanted some marbles instead of eyebrows. Filed his teeth down and...
But I've seen worse, chat. I actually seen prisoners getting their tattoos done in their eyes and to where they actually color their eyes. Like those things actually exist. And now there's this. I mean, it's only gonna get worse.
Split his tongue. You know, at least he tattooed freak on his chest to let everybody know. I hope he's living out his lizardy dreams. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the comment below which one was the creepiest one. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click.
There you guys go. Check her out. You guys want to follow her and enjoy more content. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Let's go. Let's watch some more creepy videos.
In the following
Hold
video.
on, chat. Yo, chat, you know what's the most scary video? Is that people going camping, y'all. Like, anything to do with human related is really spooky. Let's see, Oh, look, guys. Nuke's got a scary video that just came out 5 days ago. So, yeah, we'll do Nuke's video and everything. We all think, chat. What y'all think, chat?
A woman named Kelly from North Carolina says that her brother Rick has experienced paranormal activity in his home for the last couple of years.
So my brother has poltergeist. Everywhere he's gone, we've now come to find out it's not attached to the house, it's attached to him. I have...
No, attached to something I have.
Or something.
Is this guy cursed or is he blessed?
Yes, that's fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You're lucky I'm in the...
Oh, it does matter. Actually, it actually does matter, chat, right? It kind of does matter. If he's got something on him and stuff that follows him, it does matter. Because he's around his sister. And this thing can, like, literally attach himself or whatever it does in the spirit world. They can actually go and follow her home, too. So it kind of does matter.
Car with him. He lives alone and has started to get poltergeists. And the mediums that he had come in said it's because he has something in his possession that's haunted. But
say, chat, this is why when you guys do shopping and stuff, from garage sales to thrift stores, always make sure to especially garage. Like, I got some haunted stuff around here and stuff like that, but they don't cause any type of disturbances. You know? I pretty much do my homework, that's why. I buy from buyers that I know that I bought from before.
he has no idea what it is and he can't find it.
Kelly's brother has even recorded some very strange activity on the security camera in his home.
Chat, did you guys see that? Ghost orbs.
first we see just some so-called, quote, ghostly orbs, which, let's be honest, that's probably just dust. But then a door mysteriously just opens on its own. And then, creepiest of all, some strange dark mist or shadow just seems to float right across the living room. But, did you hear it? There's something even weirder in this video that was pointed out by video commenters. But I'll let Kelly explain.
The comment section is insane and made this video so much more freaky. Right when the first orb...
What? Lady, why do I feel like you lying? Like, I'm always going to believe the chat, regardless. Because the chat sees a lot more than the person that's recording whatever they're recording off of their camera. But the problem is, everything is just happening all at once. Like, like you see the orbs, and then you see the door open, and then you see like a black shadow. I don't think that's how it works. But chat, I'll let you decide on that.
Comes, whether it's dust or not, it doesn't matter. There is a groan. My brother is sleeping. This is very late at night, so enjoy and listen for the groan.
Now, I've reduced some of the background noise in the clip, and I've enhanced the audio just slightly to make it easier to hear. Otherwise, the audio is untouched. So, listen closely.
Alright, chat, let's hear it.
Kelly's brother has also experienced other weird things.
I didn't hear nothing, did you? It sounded like someone was snoring. That's it.
Like taking a picture of an unexplained shadow figure that seems to just occasionally hover above his stairs in midair. One day, Rick hears the door slam while he's in his bedroom, so he takes out his phone and starts filming. But he's really just hoping it might just be his little cat Felix making some noise.
Kitty!
Felix. Felix.
Oh, come on, man! Chat, look. You see this? What is that? No, I don't believe it. I believe someone was hiding behind that door because I seen a little overcast of a shadow.
Notice that just before the door slams, a shadow seems to suddenly appear in the crack of the door. Now, obviously, if the video was being faked, this could be a person, but weirdly, the shadow doesn't seem to have legs or any bottom half at all. So it's months later, and Kelly...
You know why they couldn't see the bottom of the... Because I can explain why, chat. That person is wearing white pants. A person is wearing white pants and the top is black.
He says that her brother was at home just working at his computer. And then, this happens.
Come on. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. That was so fake. Someone opens the curtain, right? Look, you see? You see, chat? They opened the curtain, right? And then they closed the curtain. That's what they did. They closed the curtain to make that shadow thing. And then they reopened it, chat. And then that damn door closes. No, not buying it. It's capping.
Notice that a strange dark shadow seems to completely block out the light as it passes through the hallway, before another door nearby just slams shut violently. Now, it should definitely be noted that Kelly's brother Rick doesn't want any sort of fame or notoriety for...
You heard that, chat? This dude doesn't want any part of the content whatsoever. So his sister is just using it as a what? We don't have to say it, chat. If you know, you know. This guy doesn't want nothing to do with it. You know, with the videos being uploaded or anything. He doesn't want no fame or popularity. But you know who does. His sister does. That's just messed up, chat.
Or his videos. In fact, he doesn't even have a TikTok account of his own. As for Kelly, his sister who posted the video...
Of course she does. Look at her, you can already tell she's lying. There's too much smiling going on.
She also has made it quite clear that she has no interest in becoming a, quote, ghost channel.
I am not the forefront leader in all things ghost.
You are not the forefront leader in all things ghost videos? What is that even supposed to mean? Yo, chat. I already know she lying. Because if she was so concerned about her brother and his safety, don't you think she would have mentioned it in the videos? Like, she would be showing more concern for her brother's safety if there was something going on, poltergeist and everything going on. I would be. I mean, every now and then, my brother then would tell me that there's something going on, that they see things and stuff like that, you know? And I'm concerned, you know? And I don't smile about it. I'm like, oh my God, you know? Like, that's my reaction. This girl doesn't show no reaction. She says, I'm not the forefront leader in all things ghost videos. What does that even mean? Yo, chat, help me out here. What does that even mean? Because right now it looks like she is the forefront leader by using these videos from her brother's camera that catches these things that happen in his house. For what? For ghost videos. Lord have mercy.
Videos. My brother has a few scary videos I thought I'd post. I am not going to be the person you go to for ghost content.
I am totally fine with
No, this is it, yo, chat. This is where you have to go in order to find out what's going on with her brother. You see, there's a catch, chat. How will we know? How will we know what's going on in his house? Like an update and stuff. If he doesn't have a TikTok channel, but she does. You see what I'm saying? Cha-ching!
your source, by the way. Anyway, so what do you think about the strange paranormal activity in Rick's home? Let me know down in the comments. A quick look around. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Rianne Maldonado recently sent me a very strange video that is like something right out of a horror movie. Now, Rianne works as a psychic medium, so she is no stranger to the paranormal or the supernatural. But one day, while her family is relaxing at home and watching TV, something happens that even freaks her out. Rianne says that her two youngest daughters have taken an interest in hairstyling, so they will often have their styling mannequins downstairs. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
They sell it all independent as something quite natural. Everything makes sense. And you're going up what they call the bridge. You're doing this out, and this is good. And the next one, well, it's not quite as good. It didn't quite make sense to you, but you know, you've already paid for the next one, so you do that one.
Lord have mercy.
The bridge, it's a metaphor.
Oh, let me guess. Ain't nobody seen what's going on. Right? Why is there a video recording all of them? Like, this is invasive. Ain't nobody got a privacy in here. Like, why is there a camera in there watching the entire family? It's creepy. I mean, I understand if you put your camera on during the night to see what's being captured. But let me guess, there's another kid. What y'all think, chat? What y'all think about this?
Your spirituality, your relationship to others. The person is supposed to become more able as they go up the bridge. And then there are the torpedoes.
And here's another thing. This lady right here noticed the mannequin is moving from here. This guy's kind of in the way, so I don't know how she'll be able to see the mannequin moving. And what made her turn her head? I mean, I understand if she was talking to him or her, you know, and then she happened to see the mannequin looking her way. But why just look directly at the mannequin? Lord have mercy.
No one in the room even notices as the creepy head of the styling mannequin seems to just slowly turn to look at the family. But it doesn't stop there. The head not only turns, but seems to slowly glance back and forth to take a good look around. Finally, the mannequin head makes such a rapid movement that even the entire family notices.
I think that this mannequin has something going on. It's not spiritual. They just want you to believe that it's spiritual, and I'm here to debunk it for you. Whether there's someone hiding behind here just turning the mannequin and then making all kinds of noise for her to be looking that way, which I doubt it. It's timing, guys. And then you get this little girl saying, yeah, the doll's supposed to be looking her way and stuff. And then now this guy is probably going to say something, or this one over here. Or there's an explanation where it's medical mechanic, where the doll just turns from a remote control or maybe a phone and stuff, you know, that kind of stuff. Or maybe it's a fishing string.
And understandably, they just kind of freak right out.
Here's clip 2. My little girl jumped off the couch, ran over to me. I'm frantically telling my husband, oh my God, she just looked at me. My daughter's covering her mouth. I'm like, oh my God. He's looking behind, there's nothing there.
Yo, chat, this is so fake. This is so fake.
I'm covering my face like, oh my God, I cannot believe this happened. And now I'm gesturing at the living room camera, saying, get your phone. You've got to look at this. You've got to look at that footage.
Rianne Maldonado tells me that they checked behind the couch and the counter, but they found nothing to explain the strange movements of the mannequin head. So just what is happening here? Child's play. A young woman named Stephanie posted a cute video of her toddler just playing around, crawling over the...
Hey, you guys ever had Legos when you guys were a kid, chat? Comment if you had Legos in the chat.
couch and having fun. Later, she posts her video to the internet so her friends and family can watch her son play. But then, viewers begin to notice something in the video that gives them the chills. Did you see it?
Yeah, I see something. I see another little kid.
Viewers spot some strange little figure peeking around the baby's playpen, right next to the floor. Stephanie says that she never noticed this little figure before she posted the video, and
if you guys look at it again, this thing is moving. Like someone's hiding behind it and stuff. I just think it's another kid, y'all. I'm gonna debunk this as a fake video.
Viewers mentioned it. She says that no other children were anywhere around, and she has no idea who this little peeking figure is. But if you notice, her child starts to head into the room. Then he exits quickly. But later he walks right back in like nothing is there. So just who or what is this? You decide. Next up, here's a creepy video filmed by a woman named Nicole of her young son Hendrix. Now, what is really odd here is that the little boy seems to actually react to something that we can't see. When little baby Hendrix opens the door, a creepy voice seems to whisper, "Yes." And the little boy just shuts the door in the spirit's face and nope.
You know what I think, what I heard from these headphones and stuff, chat? I didn't hear the word yes. I think I heard the word get out. But I'll let you guys decide in the comments of what you guys heard.
His way right back out of there. Now, shocked and
Or
slightly
it could have said let me out. One of those two.
amused viewers of the clip decided to add their own subtitles, which actually sound pretty accurate. Just listen. So did the little boy hear the voice of a spirit? And did he indeed?
Sounds really entity, but it could also be a filter voiceover.
Just say nope to a ghost. Tell me what you think. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at Nuke's Top 5.
Yep, there you guys go. Chat. nukestop5@gmail.com. Email them.
At gmail.com. Strangely haunting. Now, these are just some quick clips of people who claim to have caught some very unusual paranormal activity around their home. But as always, I leave it up to you to decide. So, late one night, a man named John hears strange movements coming from his bedroom down the hall. John says that he has experienced some strange events in his house, so he begins filming as he peeks inside his bedroom. What he captures chills him to his core. In the room, 2 mirrors are facing each other, but only one of the mirrors reflects a strange, horrifying face. John turns, but there's just nothing there.
I'm gonna have to debunk this as well, chat. I'm sorry. When the camera turned the other way, towards the other way where that thing was coming from and stuff, there was another person standing there with a sweater on. A gray sweater. You're welcome.
Next up, a man is renovating his new house, but as construction continues, it starts to seem like something in the house is not so happy with all the new changes.
I'm not going up there. Definitely not going back there. Oh wow, it is really cold right here. What was that?
As the man peeks into one of the rooms, the shadowy figure of what looks like a small
That ain't nothing there, chat. Ignore it.
child seems to suddenly appear, lurking in the corner.
That ain't nothing there, chat. Ignore it.
Not surprisingly, the guy decides to just get out of there.
I don't think it's happy we're here. Oh, no. Holy. Dude, there's...
In this next creepy clip, a guy named Frank claims that one night he spotted something very strange behind a shelf in his living room. He grabbed his phone and began recording.
What do you think, chat?
Frank films something, making odd movements as it slowly disappears right in front of his eyes. A Michigan woman says that recently very odd things have been
Sorry, Chad, I couldn't debunk that, so I have no idea what that was.
happening around her home. She says that the bizarre incidents have even begun to upset her loyal dog, Gunther.
Okay, I'm so crazy, right? Come here, go. Baby is terrified. Hold on.
This was right after I had my camera set up because I heard noises and had to wash some dishes. What? So you had your camera set up while you were washing dishes and you heard some noises while you were washing dishes? I think that's what she meant.
I know. You're okay. You're okay. I know. God, I'm like shaking.
The woman says that she believes that the strange poltergeist activity started after she purchased an antique necklace at an estate sale. She says she recently got rid of that necklace. The House of Hurt and Pain. The ghost hunting team Soul Seekers Paranormal sets out to investigate the House of Hurt and Pain, located in Abington, Massachusetts.
They lived here. Their last name was Hurt. That's how we got the name Hurt, and the current last name of the new owner is Pain. So it's Hurt and Pain. It's a play on words.
The old farmhouse was built in the late 1800s, and it is known that at least 4 people have passed away inside.
1800, chat. Oh yeah, you know the house is haunted.
The house, and maybe more.
We do know for certain that 4 people have died in this house. 1 during the Great Depression. I haven't gotten the backstory on the other one, and then the other 2 were the previous owner's parents.
The house is believed to be haunted by multiple ghosts, including a dark, sinister spirit referred to only as Ed. Soul Seekers Paranormal are joined by Matt, Lisa, and the current homeowner, Steven, as they begin their investigation downstairs in the old Hurt and Pain farmhouse. Almost immediately, things start to get a little spooky.
And there's also one in Dorothy's room.
I heard that too.
You heard that too?
Yeah.
The group hears a loud thump coming from a nearby room that was once the bedroom of Dorothy, an elderly woman who passed away inside the house. Then, as they all head upstairs to investigate the rest of the home, things start to get really weird. Each team member sits in a different room upstairs as they film with a thermal camera. Now, it should be noted here that with the thermal camera, humans appear in warmer tones of red and yellow, but cold objects appear as blue and white. As the guys film, they catch something downright creepy.
Now, if you get the chance to actually...
Hold on, did anybody just move?
No.
I don't know if I'm seeing things, so I'm like getting tired, but I could have sworn I saw like a shadow on the wall in front of me. Like directly in front of Matt's left, like where that picture is on the wall. It was directly to Matt's left.
Right here?
Yes, that wall right there.
Whoa.
You didn't move.
Whoa.
What?
Something that looks like a featureless face and head seems to peek out of a room and look right at Matt. The head can't be seen by the naked eye, but the thermal camera picks up its cold blue temperature. Again, note that anything warm like a human being would show up as red. But whatever this strange face is...
Yeah, I think this one is legit, chat.
...is a very pale, cold blue. Now, researcher Corey is actually sitting in the same room where the head just peeked out. But he caught nothing on film and didn't really see anything. But just a minute later, as Corey films in that same room, he accidentally catches something truly chilling.
If yes, can you confirm that device? Did Alan and I just see you? Was that your hand we just saw?
Trap.
Trapped. It said trapped? Yes.
Who's trapped you here?
Is there a certain something or certain somebody that's keeping you stuck in this house?
Without even noticing, Corey films some dark mass that seems to appear in mid-air, drop to the floor, and quickly move out into the hall. Again, something strange has just materialized in that same room over the course of only a couple of minutes. But no one could see it. Soul Seekers Paranormal only discovered this disturbing clip later while editing down their video footage. So did the team catch evidence of a real haunting at the old Hurt and Pain farmhouse? You decide. If you would like to watch this entire video, check out the channel Soul Seekers Paranormal NE. Mysterious
Right there, guys. Chat. Soul Seekers. Check them out.
creatures. A guy named Don Rivas says that he was working security at an Old Navy store when he noticed a man that seemed to be shoplifting. But later, when Don watched the CCTV footage back, he noticed something in the video that totally freaked him out.
Oh yeah, chat. Remember this one? Ain't nobody paying attention to the shoplifter.
Look right here. Look right here. Right
Lord.
Here. Look. Watch. What is that? What is that? And it's just gone, bruh. It's there, and now it's not. It's there, and now it's not, bro.
You know what's there? A shoplifter, bro.
What is that? Bruh. What is that? What is that?
So some sort of little, I don't know what that thing is, but it seems to appear and then disappear right behind the man's leg. Viewers have speculated that the figure could be anything from a mischievous troll to even some sort of small demon. But what do you think?
It's there, and now it's not. It's there, and now it's not, bro. What is that?
In this next clip, a woman in Compton, California says that one night her front door Ring camera caught a very strange trespasser walking beside her house.
Was that an alien? Yo, chat. Was that an alien, chat? Oh, man. Yeah, definitely alien.
The woman says she has no idea who or what this could be, but the footage has been causing a stir in the alien subreddits. So, is this an alien gray out taking a random stroll around the neighborhood?
No, it's CGI. Everybody wish it was an alien. It's CGI, chat. Unfortunately, I think aliens are cool though. But ain't no aliens want to be around us.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
It's a
you
hoax.
Decide.
I have decided.
Footprints. David from Oakland, California runs his own contracting business. But when he is hired to remodel a room where a 3-year-old girl tragically passed away in a fire.
No, that's sad,
get...
chat. No, that's sad right there, man. A little girl passed away in a fire and stuff, and now something tells me that he's gonna see a little girl or something.
Truly bizarre. Because of all the remodeling, the floor is covered in white drywall dust. David arrives at work one day to see this.
Okay, so my last video wasn't too long, so I didn't press a 10-minute icon, but anyways, I'm just getting into work, right? Nobody in this unit, I'm the only one besides the owner with the key, and the owner lives all the way in New York. I'm in Oakland, California. So this unit had a fire a few years back. This was a little girl's room. This was her room. And
Yo, man, chat, that's sad, man. I don't like seeing videos like these, especially when it involves kids.
I'm like off floors right now, I'm sorry, but catch my breath, I've been chills. hair standing up on my arms. But the girl that happened to pass away in this unit was 3 years old. Look at what the fuck I see on the ground. Those are not an adult-sized footprint. 1 into the wall. This is where her bed was at, right here. I talked to the owner, I video called him and everything. And I've been here and little kids laughing. I just thought it was coming from outside, but it's like a little, I felt something go like this in my ear. And yeah, I hear all the activity coming from that closet and right here, but this really baffled me. Like I said, nobody else has the keys. There's no kids in here. I lock up everything. It's a 4-unit complex. Nobody's in here. Nobody been in here. There's an alarm system. So we got paranormal activity. Look at these little feet. Look at these little cute little feet. If you're in here, ghosts, I mean no harm. I'm Uncle Dave. You call me Uncle Dave. Just fixing up your room for you. Okay? But yeah, I believe in ghosts. So if you have anything paranormal, share it on Ghost. But man, I work in every environment, even if it's haunted, you know. But yeah, you know. But
Hey, yo, chat, was that just me, or did something say hey or hello? Like, I know it's gonna be hard to make out, but I thought I just heard something.
yeah, say something. You hear some ghosts or whatever, or capture ghost activity, share it, man. Okay, peace out. God is love. See you later.
Now, David's video.
I know I didn't just hear those. I know I didn't hear those things. I heard something say hello, and I heard something say goodbye or bye. While he's talking and stuff. Yo, Chad, do you believe this is from a little girl? Or do you think this is just elaborate host? If you have kids, do you think a 3-year-old would have this much space and gap when they walk? Or do you think it'll be more like this? I would believe if the footsteps was more like this, like his shoes, versus this. I've been around kids all my life to know how a 3-year-old will walk. And they don't walk straight. I mean, they do, but they don't take this much gap in their foot. Because a 3-year-old will still be trying to keep their balance and stuff when they walk. Man, I really want to believe it, man.
Was already weird enough, but when he posted this video to the internet, his viewers noticed something even.
I think it's just staged, and it's sad that someone would use a death just to get a you know, just to get somewhere.
Creepier that David didn't even hear. At 1 minute and 58 seconds into the video, a soft female voice can be heard saying, "Hi."
Yeah. No. No.
Then again, about 15 seconds later, as David signs off his video, the soft female voice is back, and it can be heard saying, "Bye."
You know how it is, chat. I'm sure some of you guys got kids and stuff, and you guys know. And my mom's in the chat too. She can verify that that is not how a 3-year-old will walk. My mom is in the chat. My mom will verify that's not how a child walks. A 3-year-old don't walk like that. Ghosts are human. They won't walk like that.
God is love. See you later. See you later.
Now, David says that no one else was there with him. And it should be noted that David has never posted any paranormal video to his page before this. So did David encounter the ghost of the little girl who passed away in the fire in this room?
I mean, don't get me wrong. He may have heard kids and stuff. He may have heard a little girl, but I don't think that this is the little girl stuff. I'm just gonna say how it is.
Side. Cop out. Brothers Jake and Noah Bruce are investigating the old abandoned Liberty High School in the small town of Ohio City, Ohio. The giant 4-story school was built in 1914 and is said to be haunted by multiple ghosts. Visitors claim to have seen several spirits, including the misty apparition of a young girl, a woman in white who roams the school hallways, and even the sinister, angry spirit of a man who took his own life right behind the school. So Jake and Noah find bits of paranormal evidence here and there, strange noises and weird voices on their spirit box.
Dude. That was boom, 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 boom. That was running. That was running. Dude. Dude.
So guys, we are going to... Has this been on? What was that? What the actual...
I ain't gonna lie, chat, but this school looks really spooky.
was that?
They don't find much evidence of paranormal activity. But later, as the two brothers split up and Jake goes to do an EVP session in the school's basement, something happens that is absolute.
This is why I don't believe channels like this, especially when they're splitting up, because it could be the other person making some noise and everything like that. We don't know, as viewers don't know that. But let's see what they got.
Absolutely terrifying. But it's not what Jake expects. Not at all.
Please change mode on. Say last word is said. Holiday. Rewind. So. Play away.
Jake! Lord have mercy, I don't know what was scary. The thing that fell or the guy yelling.
Oh my god, Jake! Was that inside? Yeah.
Another reason why, chat, you should not split up. Okay? Just don't do it.
Get down here now. Now get down here, dude. No, you come with me, bro. That was on my level. Call the cops on my phone now. Call the cops. Call the cops.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Call the cops for what? What happened?
Call the fucking cops. Just get down. Turn the lights off.
As Jake is doing his investigation, real gunshots ring out from somewhere in or around the abandoned
Okay, chat. We heard some gunshots.
school.
That was gunshots. That was gunshots. Just sit down. Turn the light off. I'm at the old Liberty High School. There's shots fired. Please come here quick.
Okay, stand on line, babe. Are you guys in a safe spot right now, hiding?
Kind of, but not really.
Kind of, but not really? Yeah. They're in a safe spot. Yeah, they're in a safe spot.
No, we just heard the gunshots right outside and I ran up here. And then we hear them entering. Or it sounds like it.
Okay, where does it sound like the shots came from?
Outside by on the north side.
Eventually, the local sheriff's department arrives on the scene to investigate.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the cops did come out, guys.
Pull a stick. Thank you all. Yep. We go over here.
You guys armed at all?
No, we have nothing.
Are you the callers?
Yes, yeah, we are.
So what happened?
Well, we're in
back here.
We're in here filming a ghost video. of all things, and I was kind of standing down here in the cellar, and it sounded like it had to have been like in this parking lot, just like 7 shots. So I ran up to him where he was up in the gymnasium, and we just heard like rattling on the door, and that's when we were like, yeah, we should probably call.
But now, this is when things get really weird.
Uh-oh.
So Jake and Noah are outside, but their static cameras are still in the school and are still filming as the policemen head inside. The officers don't find any armed gunmen, but they do find, something.
Sheriff's office, if you're here, make yourself known.
Hey, chat, what is gonna be the weirdest part is that these cops are actually going into a haunted school, you know, basically abandoned school. Let me just say it correctly. Abandoned school full of ghosts, and they might see something. Oh, Lord. Oh, now, come on now. Come on now. Cops didn't see nothing, y'all. What's the chances that these cops are off-duty cops instead of they show up in their uniform and they're actually helping these boys create a content to make it believable? Like, anybody's gonna believe the cops, right? I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. Would you believe the cops? Like, we can't see what's going on. The camera's facing directly at the exit door for some reason, and then you can hear just the cops. I mean, do I believe the cops or do I not believe the cops? They're saying something. You know what's the most funniest thing is, chat, that I just noticed? Make yourself known. They say that they're the sheriff and they say, make yourself known. Yeah, these spirits are making themselves known. And you hear the other cops saying it's not a person. How on earth do you know it's not a person? You're a cop. You're supposed to go. Go and protect, right? Protect. Lord.
I heard something, and then I literally saw something. I saw it.
Yep, that's the perfect thing you can actually do, officer, is get the hell out of that building. Why can't we see anything? What's going on? First you see an exit, and what the hell are we looking at? Yo, chat, something ain't right, man, chat. I'm gonna debunk this, as there's probably a chance, like a grave chance here, that these cops were just there to help those boys out.
There's nobody in there, but there's something in there. Are you serious?
For real?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What?
Let me just.
For real?
So right there on the second floor.
Yes.
We were looking this way. I heard pitter patter, like that, along that. What would that be? The east wall. Yeah. And then he hears it at the end of the hallway, and as I'm taking my light down, I see something go. Like, no.
Like, don't get me wrong, guys. 911 operator was definitely legit. Like, I believe that they did call 911 and they spoke to an operator.
Are you guys dead ass?
Swear.
You have
And then
body
we were
cam?
like, no. But we were talking about you guys. We were like,
Did they just say they don't have any body cam? I mean, I, for one, know that all cops should be wearing body cam. Why is these gentlemen here not wearing body cams? If there's an active shooter, don't you think that they will have body cams on them? Yeah, I'm gonna debunk this as fake.
let's just black out for a second. So we went completely black in there, and all of a sudden we heard movement behind us, and we just ran.
For real?
Because there's nobody in there.
Okay.
There was too much talking in there. The officer stood in there 5 or 10 minutes, man, before they made a decision that it was time to get the hell out.
Great.
So if you guys need anything else or hear anything else,
Yeah.
preferably if it's a human being, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we appreciate you guys checking. Thank you guys so much.
So, while Jake and Noah didn't seem to find any ghosts in the old abandoned Liberty High School,
See, what the hell then? If they didn't see anything, they didn't find anything, what the hell? But the cops, the minute the cops went inside, oh my god. They made themselves known.
apparently the Ohio City Sheriff's Department did see something.
There's nobody in there, but there's something in there.
Something that they just can't explain.
Dude, what the is happening? The cops saw a ghost. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, we're gonna get out of here as fast as we can. When in the history of paranormal have you seen cops on camera run out of a damn building and say good luck and leave? Yeah.
Heebie-jeebies. Dan Bell and his
They
friend
didn't say good luck. They said give them a call. Regardless if it's a human or not, if they hear anything, just give them a call.
will travel the United States filming strange and abandoned places. One sweltering day, as they are traveling through the New Mexico desert, they spot a rundown abandoned travel lodge and decide to take a look inside. But the old abandoned travel lodge turns out to be quite a bit more terrifying than Dan and his friend Will ever expected.
Chet, what is that? Oh no. Now when you see stuff like that, you know something is not right.
First, Dan almost steps on a coiled rattlesnake.
This is why you gotta be really careful out here.
Another reason why you should not be entering an abandoned place, because anything could possibly go wrong. And did this guy say rattlesnake or something, or snake? Yeah, this is why.
Yes, right here. Whoops. Right there. There's a rattlesnake.
Oh, you lucky he's asleep, though. You are so lucky that rattlesnake is asleep.
And I didn't even see him before I actually stepped over him.
Without even realizing it, Dan had walked right by the snake earlier, but luckily just didn't get bit.
Walked right past him. You can see my footprint right there. And he didn't rattle.
But little does Dan know that things are about to take a much more terrifying turn.
There's wood floors.
Hey, now what happened? What happened, Jack? Okay, something's really going on now. Lord.
Dan feels a sting on the back of his head and turns around to
Oh, he felt a sting, chat. Yo, chat, he felt a sting.
find a huge angry swarm of African killer bees that have formed a hive inside the old travel lodge.
Another damn good reason why you shouldn't be in an abandoned house. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at them bees.
The aggressive killer bees attack them en masse as Dan yells in pain. Dan and Will both run for the exit, with Dan frantically dropping his camera to the ground. Luckily, Dan and Will escape with some very severe and painful stings.
Oh, chat, have you ever been stung by a bee? They're so painful. Oh,
But
Lord.
nothing too serious. The two guys wait a few hours until the bees calm down, and then Dan finally retrieves his camera and they hit the road again.
Oh my God, he went right back into the house just to retrieve his damn camera. Lord have mercy. Brave, though. But that's good that they got out and stuff, but sucks getting stung by a bunch of those things. I mean, I've been stung a few times by yellow jackets and regular bees, but the ones that got me the most was a wasp. I mean, that was so painful. I don't ever want to be stung again. So no, I don't feel good.
Happy to be far away from the angry swarm of African killer bees. Talking head. A young woman named Mara says that her aunt came to pick her up at her house one day and noticed the neighbor's little girl acting very strangely.
My aunt came to get me and seen my neighbor's kid talking to nobody to start this and started recording, and this is what happened. Alright, why are you guys recording a neighbor's child? First of all, why? That kid is very suspicious, very creepy. Like she's possessed or something, chat. No, chat, there's something going on. There's a child here. There's another child here, chat. If you guys look good right here, you can actually see like a little glimpse of a face of a child. Come on. There's like the side of the child or something, you know? Or it could just be a ghost and stuff, you know, talking to this child. Because the way the child is being weird and stuff, like walk away. Like, that's just weird.
Where the f did she just go?
The young girl seems to be talking to no one.
And this person that's recording them don't even know that there's another child there. This little girl not talking to herself. This little girl talking to somebody that's smaller than her. Come on, man.
Then she strangely paces away, turns and nods, and talks again to whoever. As the woman pans her camera over to try to see who the girl is talking to, the little girl just disappears from sight. Now, there is something in this video that some viewers believe make it even creepier. But did you see it? As the woman pans away from the girl right before she disappears, some pale, featureless little face seems to peek out from behind one of the pots for just a fraction of a second. Now, some believe that this is even more proof that something spooky was going on here. But then some believe
it ain't nothing spooky, man. You can see a child there. It's just a flower pot in the damn way, you know? And the lady that's recording is giving me creeps.
that this could just be another kid that was hidden by the pot and who the little girl was talking to. But
a kid will be a kid. Let the kids be kids, man.
no one is quite sure why the kid doesn't seem to have a face. But is it real paranormal activity?
No. This little kid is facing that way talking to that little girl. I debunked this as fake.
Or just a kid acting a bit weird? Let me know what you think. Scurry videos. Now, if you watch my channel on a regular basis, you probably know that these are videos that are a little spooky or a little weird, but mostly just kinda goofy. Case in point, if you're going out to the woods in the middle of the night to take some artsy photographs, you should probably know what's in those woods.
Yep, stop going in the woods. That's all I gotta say about this. Stop going in the woods. Unharmed and everything. Make sure you have protection and everything. Whether it's, something that'll keep you Another safe.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Look at that.
You go lower than that.
Lower than.
I think it's poison.
No,
hold on.
I'm
Chill.
going
Oh, they're afraid of the spider web, man. Chat. There's a spider right there and a big spider web right there. And a long string that's going across. That's cool, though. I actually, these spiders, man, they got talent.
Oh, nah, go first. I'm about to take a picture of it. You gotta get lower than that. Look at him, he moves.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, it's about to catch something. Y'all ready to go back?
Sounds like a bunch of coyotes, probably dogs and stuff. What do you guys think, chap?
Yes, I am. Yo, what the f is that?
Look, in scary movies, this when they say, yo, let's
wait.
In scary movies, this is when they say go. Yeah, you know it. You're the smart one out of the group. But unfortunately, buddy, this ain't scary movies. This is real life for you. If I ever hear things like that, I'm in the woods, which I will never be in the woods for one. I would, and I hear that, I'm gone. I am not going to investigate. I'm not going to want to know what is out there and stuff. And people actually do this in real life. They will literally have their phone. And they will go and look for the noise. They will look for it, chat. Kid you not. These people are crazy.
Wait, how y'all realize before we wait?
Now, those sounds are just a pack of coyotes on the prowl, and coyotes almost never ever hurt humans. But if I heard that...
Are you kidding me? Dude, coyotes will hurt you. If they hungry, they will want to eat you. You know? So, never trust any wild animal, including a pack of coyotes. This guy literally just said, ain't no way coyotes, a pack of coyotes will hurt humans. Okay. Let's just all go in the woods and find out. Let's go to where the hive is, of where a pack of coyotes is, and let's see if the coyotes won't hurt us. Because I can promise you, probably by 80% chance, these coyotes will come and hurt us.
in the middle of the dark woods, I'd probably have this same reaction.
Exactly. My reaction is, let's go. Ain't no doubt about it. This will be my look right here. Like, it's time to go.
And then I'd get the f out. So next, I featured several clips of dogs accidentally scaring their owners. But this owner flips it, and the dogs...
If you see your dog running away from something, run with your dog. Don't just stand there. But that was funny, though. When a dog ran, he's screaming. That was hilarious.
We're not prepared.
I'm sorry, Chet. Lord have mercy, what on earth is that? It's a person. It scared me. I'm like, what is that crawling? I had to double look, Chat. I'm sorry. Lord have mercy. Dude, why you want to do that to your dog and scare your dog like that? Go traumatize that dog for life. And you know what? After this dog probably won't want nothing to do with his human. I promise you. He probably won't.
Now, whether you thought that was funny or not...
No, it's not funny. It's gonna be funny when your dog don't want nothing to do with you, bro. That's all I gotta say. You scaring your own damn dog. And the other dog, he comes in the room just casually just walking in like, oh, I see you so many times. Your stuff don't bother me. Like, you know? But oh, but it bothers this dog for sure. Come on, man. It's gonna bother him when his dog don't want nothing to do with him.
Come on, that's one hell of a trick. Look at that guy. Come on.
We need an update on this video, please. Dog versus dad, part 2, where that damn dog don't want nothing to do with his owner. That's what we need. We need that.
Anyway, next. When you settle in with your friends to talk about demons and freaky, weird paranormal stuff, you should be aware of your surroundings.
So, like, demonic spirits are obviously connected to the devil, right? And usually things that are demonic, they make noises 3 times to mock the three bells. Not the 3
What are you guys doing?
bells. But yes, that too, but Father, the Holy Spirit, and the Son. So the fact that it was church bells and it was mocking the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, that's insane.
I never thought of that.
You know what's insane? I'll tell you what's insane. You guys are talking about this. You guys have no idea what you guys are talking about.
There's 5 of us, so we're safe.
And the car light goes out. Someone turns the car lights off. Come on.
Guys, it turns off on its own.
It does not turn off on its own. Someone turned it off.
I'm actually gonna cry.
Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna... wait a minute. Wait. This girl's gonna cry. Or I was actually gonna cry. No, at this point, this is the point where you have to cry.
Oh my god, that scared me so bad. Oh.
How is that scared you so bad, but you guys were literally having a conversation about demons? I don't understand. And then the minute the lights go off, you guys are all screaming and ready to cry.
Oh my god, no!
Now that is just a typical car dome light turning off after a set time,
See?
exactly like it's supposed
Yep.
to. But just for a second, I think these girls thought it was an attack from hell.
Oh yeah, they really thought it was something, man.
So, thanks so much for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe, and all the other stuff. And hopefully, I will see you back here next time.
All credits go to Nuke's Top 5, chat. Nuke's Top 5 gets all the credit. I'm just reacting to the videos because it's just too... Now, the last one made me giggle. The last 2 made me giggle, though. I ain't gonna lie. But we definitely we actually do need a damn part 2 on the dog versus dad. Yo, chat. I'm gonna need a break. Give me a second. I'll be right back, chat. Give me a second now. We're gonna do at least 20 more minutes of spooky time. We're gonna watch like one more video when I get back, and then afterwards I'm gonna go off the air. Alright, chat? Alright, chat. I'm back. Yo, chat, I'm back. Alright, chat, what we're gonna watch now? I wanna watch something like people going into the forest and stuff. I wanna do that. I wanna watch that. Because people are crazy. Let's see. Like scary videos and stuff. Oh, shit! Before we start the video, I asked you guys to get something to drink and probably use the bathroom because it's spooky time. So if you guys gotta go now, just do it now. Just do it now if you guys gotta go. Alright, so there's one. There's a new one here. That is 40 minutes, chat. That was just 2 days ago. And then we got another one that has 30 scariest trail encounters caught in the woods. I love these scary comps though. And this one is 34 minutes. Chad, I wouldn't do what they do, man. Like they go in the woods and everything. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to sleep. Cause every little branch and tree that moves, it'll keep me up at night. Let's see. And then we got one for like 17 minutes. 6 most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera. But that one is chilly skills. Oh, I love chills. We should do chills. But I really want something creepy though. Something that's gonna scare you, chats. Alright. Everybody ready? Get a drink of water. And stuff. Bathroom break is over. We're getting into 6 most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera. Alright, chat, here we go.
Campsite. Nothing unusual, just a walk through the woods with his companion. But what started as a calm day in nature quickly turned into something far more dangerous.
Street chat. This is why you shouldn't go in the woods. Did you just see that? That was a brown bear. I don't know what the guy is saying in the background. Because I'm wondering why the dog is running the way it is. And then I see a little brown bear just running by. Okay, maybe not running by. It went by. Oh no. Oh no. See? This guy has no protection. Why is he carrying a stick? Or why does he have a stick instead of, you know, a machete or you know, a bling bling? Lord have mercy, this bear's charging at him. Where is his dog now? Did the bear chase after the dog seed, man? Oh, the guy had a pepper spray! And you decided... And you decided to wait until the bear is gone just to spray something. Why didn't this guy just spray the bear? I mean, I don't condone animal abuse, but if your life is This is right here is a part where this is life and death situation on a human or a wild animal. This guy literally waited till the bear took off, and then he sprayed something. Chat, let me just rewind that in case you didn't see it the first time.
As he made his way along the path, he passed a mounted trail camera aimed directly at a narrow clearing ahead. At the time, he didn't think much of it. In fact, he even commented on how odd it was to see a camera placed so precisely in such a remote location. What he didn't consider, however, was what that camera likely meant. Trail cameras aren't usually placed...
Oh! So while the bear... Okay. We watched it again for the second time. The bear is running down. And before it gets right here, the guy... This bear just ran by. This guy immediately struck the bear behind. With something. And this bear turned around, I guess after feeling it, turned around and attacked whatever it was that hit him. That makes sense, chat. Why are you hitting something that's just running, thinking that thing is just going to continue running, and then it's going to turn on you? Yo, I don't understand it. Should I rewind it again?
Placed at random. Hunters, wildlife researchers, and park officials typically set them up in areas with consistent animal activity.
Now watch, chat. He gonna spray something. It's his fault that he hit that bear. That bear would have not turned back around and did what he did.
Especially where large predators are known to roam. Seeing one pointed so directly at the trail.
See? Yo, chat! It's his fault. I'm gonna blame it on him. I'm gonna blame it on this idiot right here. Chat. I know I'm gonna have some hateful comments coming in, but it is what it is. I had to watch the video twice to know what the hell happened because everything was happening at the same time. As I seen the video for the second time, I seen this guy hit the bear while it was running, and the bear turned around to face whatever it hit, whatever it was. And then this guy, the bear was charging at him, this guy did it again. Like, I understand if the bear seen him and it charged him first, but it didn't. This guy, yeah, it would have been a death for him. But that was just what, like a baby bear, a teenager bear and stuff. Wasn't fully grown. I can only imagine if it was a fully grown bear. This would have been different.
Should have raised concern. But the man was unaware that he was walking straight into a highly active wildlife corridor. And as you saw, moments later, the peaceful atmosphere shattered.
Yeah, I saw what I saw. The bear was just running by. But look how fast that bear is.
And yet, despite how quickly it escalated, both he and his dog walked away unharmed.
Yeah, it would have been different. It would have been different if it was a bigger bear. I'm just saying.
Looking back, the trail camera had been more than a coincidence. It had been a quiet warning. A sign that something out here was being watched, because something dangerous was known to pass through. And this time, that danger came far too close. Facing a known threat, like a...
This is why, chat, you gotta stay out of the damn woods. Just stay out of the woods. It ain't safe, it's not your turf. I mean, we're already using enough trees to build our homes and other crazy-ass buildings that we don't really necessarily need. And we're just, just let the bears be, like, Stay out of the woods.
Wild animal is terrifying enough. But what if the danger wasn't seen coming? What if it hides in silence, watching, waiting, and refuses to show itself until it's far too late? That's exactly what Chris was about to experience. Quick interruption. If you're enjoying this video, why not hit that subscribe button?
Right there, guys. Creepy vids. Credits go to him.
We're on a mission to hit 300,000 subscribers. And when we do, 3 lucky fans will win a limited edition items. Right now, 61.2% of you watching haven't subscribed yet. We're pushing for at least 40%, and we need your help to make it happen. It's completely free, and your support helps us make even more awesome videos. So, don't miss out, subscribe now, and let's get back to the video.
Yep, let's get back to the video,
Chris
chat.
is the solo investigator behind NKPS Paranormal, a YouTube channel dedicated to real-time explorations of haunted and remote areas. In this video, he returns to a stretch of deep forest in Kentucky, an area he visited before, but never spent the night
Ooh, he's in Kentucky, in the woods?
alone. As he arrives, it's late already, nearly 11 p.m., and the thick woods are alive with sounds. Chris casually mentions keeping a firearm and bear spray nearby, but it's clear that he's
smart. He's got a bling bing and a pepper spray.
less worried about animals and more concerned with the unusual things that seem to happen in these woods.
So I'll get back to you after I set the tent and everything up. So guys, like I said, I'm camping here tonight, trying to catch something for y'all. I'm already hearing noises. You can hear the bullfrogs playing his bed.
Oh!
With everything set up,
The frogs are my spirit animals, chat.
Chris settles into his tent and begins arranging his gear for the night. But that's when things start to take a strange turn already.
I don't think I'm gonna cook tonight. What's that?
What you gonna eat then, bro? You gotta eat something.
It's a weird squeaking noise. Like,
Oh, it's nothing, man. Don't worry about it. It's just squeaky, man. Don't worry about it. You good? All you hear, all I hear is the frogs, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I can actually hear the frogs. It's pretty soothing.
almost like a turkey event. Turkeys don't do that at night.
No! Turkeys are asleep.
Guys, I'm hearing stuff walk around the tent. I've got the
Nah, that's a big knife, bro. But if you hear someone walking around the tent, yeah.
knife there. Also got the PP back here, the gun, GUN. But that, you hear that noise between the frogs?
Dude, I don't hear them. What do we hear them?
I think that's a coyote, but hear that? I don't know. Never heard that noise back there before.
Although Chris is armed and more than capable of defending himself, the sound unsettles him. It's unlike anything he's heard in these woods before. Still, this is exactly why he came, to capture the unexplainable. With a mix of tension and quiet satisfaction, he stays composed, listening carefully to his surroundings.
Oh, and I already started the old step 2, Steve Wallace style.
Nah, don't be drinking now. Come on now.
You got some
It won't do you any good.
Southern Comfort in there.
Oh, you think that's gonna help you? So what happens if there's a ghost and stuff, huh? And you won't be able to get up because you're just tipsy.
Trying to get relaxed. Trying to feel this area
Lord
out.
have mercy.
Listening to my surroundings. Somebody out there?
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? His tent behind him moved. Like someone just like, you know, did that and stuff. Yeah, I seen it.
You heard them frogs?
No, but I seen
You heard how
something
loud
though.
they were.
I seen something.
Now it's quiet. Little bitty bugs, yeah. You can hear them like the cicadas, but
Chris points it out immediately. The woods shift from loud to dead quiet in seconds, a classic sign that something is nearby. The silence is broken only by the occasional snap of a branch or a faint rustling in the leaves. He waits, letting the forest speak. Then, just as suddenly, the frogs return. But it's clear. Something passed through. Something disrupted the normal rhythm of the woods. It's now nearing 2 a.m., and hoping to make contact with whatever might be lingering in these woods, Chris sets up his Mel meter and REM pod, placing them beside him inside the tent.
If you guys don't know what that is, that's a way you can communicate to the spirits and stuff that's around you, that's around the area and stuff. You can actually, the spirits can actually talk to you. It's like a spirit talker.
As he activates the Spirit Talker app, the devices begin reacting almost instantly. For several minutes, Chris asks questions and receives consistent responses, enough to convince him that something is indeed present here. But what he doesn't realize yet is that the most disturbing part of the night may not be paranormal at all.
Well, I'm gonna give you all a few more minutes, and then we're gonna call this quit with this stuff. Then we're gonna go out and walk around and see what we can get into, see what we can find. And then we're gonna call it a night. Hey! Hey!
Jesus Lord!
What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ.
He's using a spirit talker inside his head. And the minute they touch whatever touches his head, he starts freaking out. Oh Lord.
Something just literally jumped on this tent.
Yeah, it touched your tent. I don't think it jumped on it. If it did, it would have tumbled your whole thing down, bud. I'm sorry, chat. The reaction was just it was too good. But that would be my reaction. I will be like literally cussing at it and stuff, you know, like wondering what the hell just happened.
Despair.
Who is out there?
Well, it's the spirits that you're talking to. That's who. Nah. I'm sorry.
Did you all see that?
Yeah, we saw it, bud.
Of course, the sudden impact completely shook Chris. He could only hope it was a curious animal investigating the tent, but deep down, he knew something about it felt off. It hadn't made a sound before or after the strike, and the weight behind it didn't match anything he'd encountered in the wild.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm shook up, guys. Seriously, I don't have a clue what that was. Whatever it was is big. I pushed it away, and I didn't hear no footsteps. Let me settle down. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm like shaking. I mean, I didn't hear nothing. Just something jumped on my tent. And it was big, it was heavy, I could feel it. Is someone out there?
You know there ain't no human out there. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Guys, I am armed in here.
That's the thing where you're gonna... No. Don't tell him anything. Don't tell him that you're armed.
I'm still shook up about that. That scared the living daylights out of me.
It took time for Chris to steady himself again. Still rattled, he tried to convince himself it had been something harmless. But no matter how he reasoned it, the feeling of something jumping onto his tent without warning, without footsteps, lingered in the back of his mind. Everything in his body told him to leave. And yet, he stayed.
Yeah, you stayed
I
alright.
don't know if I can sleep out here all night now.
Dude, you're in the woods.
There's that noise again. I hope it's picking up on the mic. It's like chatter, like back and forth. So we've heard footsteps. Whatever that was, it jumped on the tent. Now instead of the owl being down there, owl is up there hooting.
Yeah, because the owl flies out
Heard
at night.
chatter from whatever that is. It's been a wild night. We got some good evidence on the spirit box. We're talking to somebody. The woods are quiet. They're dead right now. I hate to use that word, but it's dead silent. Whatever pushes tent down had to have some weight to it. Oh man, Chris. Be logical. What could it be? But a branch drop and hit that. It didn't feel like a branch.
Yo, after that scare, he decided not to drink. He's just drinking Diet Coke, y'all.
I don't know, guys. I'm bewildered. I had no clue what jumped on my tent.
I do. It was a ghost.
I mean, what would jump on your tent?
A spirit, because you're talking to him on a
Push on your
spirit
tent.
talker.
Whatever.
Eventually, Chris forced himself to unzip the tent and step into the cold night air.
Oh.
His flashlight scanned every corner.
Come on, no. That's when everything is gonna happen. The screams, the scares, your body's gonna react, and hell's gonna break loose on this because you're investigating something that you know that doesn't feel right, doesn't feel comfortable. You're just gonna put yourself in a position where you don't want to even be. Oh Lord.
The clearing, every inch of ground around him. But there was nothing. No movement, no tracks, no sign of life. In a way, it was a relief. But it only left more questions behind. What could hit a tent with that kind of force and vanish without a trace? Feeling exhausted, mentally and physically, Chris made the decision to wrap up the night and get some rest. By morning, he said he managed to sleep, though something shook the tent once more around 6 a.m. He couldn't say for sure
And he didn't record it?
whether it was just the wind or something returning for one last visit. But still, Chris said he'll come back. There are still things out there he wants to understand. But for now, he leaves these woods being, carrying proof that something came to him in the dark and left without ever being seen. Chris may have left those woods behind with more questions than answers, but for the next adventurer, there was no question at all. What unfolded during his quiet solo getaway turned into something that felt ripped straight from a horror movie. And that adventurer was Ben from the YouTube channel Cascade Trekker, where he documents his solo camping and outdoor adventures across the Pacific Northwest. In this episode, Ben sets up camp alone in a quiet clearing surrounded by forest. He's well prepared for a peaceful night in nature. But what starts out as a normal evening quickly becomes something else entirely. Because what Ben doesn't realize is that he's not alone out here.
There's a bear.
Hey, man. How's it going?
That bear just disappeared. Yo. That bear didn't want nothing to do with him.
So, the bear sighting. My main concern is...
Or do you think that bear just went to go get the rest of the family? Yeah, bro. I think this bear just saw you and he's gonna get his family now.
that he doesn't come back here. You know, it's gonna be dark soon.
Ooh! Wait a minute, chat. He just saw a black bear. The black bear runs off. And he's got a tent already down. Oh, this is not, no, this is not gonna look good for you.
I'll be in this flimsy tent. Okay, so my very best protection, and I don't even know if it would work or not, would be squirting out this ethanol as a flame.
That might work. That might work.
Shortly after arriving at camp, Ben spots a black bear nearby. As you saw, it didn't get too close, but the timing couldn't be worse. Nightfall is approaching, and naturally, his concern is that the bear might return once it gets dark. And
oh, that's a big bear, chat. Oh my god. And chat, at this point, this guy should already... He's got no survival skills whatsoever. None. Because if that guy did, he wouldn't be putting his tent there. He would have said, okay, I think we need to go somewhere else, you know. Black bear spotted, can't stay tonight, you know, and just camp out in his car and stuff or something, you know. But no, looks like he's just gonna camp out.
if it does, there's little he can do to stop it. Ben begins preparing what little defense he has. He brings his backpack inside the tent, knowing any lingering scent of food could attract unwanted attention. It's a cautious, calculated response, but the tension is already building.
I'm not really scared. I should be because...
Oh, you scared, buddy. And honestly, you should be. That's a big bear.
He ran pretty fast. Looked really strong and healthy.
You know what's strong and healthy, chat? A mother bear. That look exactly like a mama bear.
Yeah. He was right here the whole time. What do you want? See? There he is.
And this guy's just gonna go and investigate. No freaking damn survival skills. Yo, chat, this guy's really asking for a death sentence, y'all.
Huffing away up there. What do you want?
You know what he wants? He wants you off his land. That's what he wants.
Come on.
Don't entice the damn bear. See, this is the thing. Like, what are you doing, bro? Now, I know a lot of people is gonna come in the comments like, yo, you know, it's cool that he captured a bear or whatever you want to tell me and stuff in the comments, but seriously, this is not a good sign for him. And anybody that has common sense knows not to even be, you know, even from a distance, you know, a distance from this bear will be up on you within seconds.
I'm not leaving. Get out of here.
Oh, man. How karma's about to turn right now when the guy just literally said, I'm not leaving, get out of here. Something's gonna make this guy leave, and I don't think it's gonna be the bear.
Dude.
Or will it?
I'm not gonna leave. Go away.
I don't think the bear's leaving either.
I can make noise too. Go on. I knew it. Listening to me from right over there. And he's just somewhere up.
What is wrong with him? What is wrong with this guy? Yo, chat. I live in a state that actually has bears, and there's no way I will be doing whatever the hell this guy is doing. Like, dude, just go. Go somewhere else. There's plenty areas where you can go.
On this slope. Come on.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna really work my damn nerves. No common sense. No.
He's a feisty one.
You're... Oh,
Although Ben does his best to stay confident,
Oh, chat, he said feisty. He said feisty, that the bear is feisty. What do you think the bear is supposed to do? And that's how bears, that's how they react. When they see, something that shouldn't be there. This bear knows damn well that that human shouldn't be there. And of course it's gonna react. Try to scare the human off. Lord have mercy. Yeah, something's about to happen, man. It ain't gonna look good for him. He should just leave the bear alone? Absolutely, chat. 100% agree with you.
it's clear the situation is becoming more serious. With nightfall approaching, his only real option is to stay alert and get a fire going. He could leave, but he doesn't want to. This is his camp, and he's not ready to walk away from it.
Oh! You know why you don't want to leave? Because you feel like you're entitled to be there. Dude, the bear doesn't have to go anywhere. It lives there. You don't. You're just a guest. Or, in other words, food.
He's still up there.
Leave the bear
I didn't
alone,
hear him
man.
leave. It's probably going to be a long night.
You think?
Here's one thing. Alright. Secret weapon 1.
No.
Trying to put the scare into that guy. Here's my zone.
No, the bear's
Bigger
gonna.
and
I'm going to. I don't feel bad for this guy at all, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't. He's really asking for trouble.
And kind of a blockade of firewood here. I know he's still up there.
It's not foolproof, but it gives him some sense of control. He even brings his helmet into the tent in case the bear returns and things get physical. It's a strange, almost surreal precaution, but under the circumstances, it makes sense. When you're alone, even the smallest layer of protection can mean everything. Night fell, and Ben spent hours sitting near the fire, listening. Not just for the bear, but for anything, any sound, any movement. Before finally calling it a night, Ben reinforced the area, tightened the perimeter, organized the firewood, and lined up makeshift weapons. He even created a kind of spear from a broken branch and then went to bed. It may sound extreme, but when you're alone in the forest and something powerful is nearby, you do what you have to do.
I took every precaution I could to protect myself in case he did. I think the smartest thing for me was that I brought my helmet into my tent to put it on in case he attacked. I think mostly the guy was curious. You know, this is probably a familiar place for him. And not too many people come back here.
By morning, the bear hadn't returned. But that doesn't mean the night was easy. In his words, it wasn't about the weapons. It was about making a show of physical presence. Dragging logs, snapping large branches, creating noise. Anything to make the bear think twice about coming closer. This trip wasn't about finding something paranormal or surviving a violent storm. It was about an encounter with nature, real, unpredictable, and potentially dangerous. Ben did everything he could to stay safe, using nothing more than instinct, preparation, and a calm head. He'll likely return to the forest again. But after this experience, it's clear, when you're alone out there, things can change fast. And no matter how prepared you are, the wild always gets the final say. Ben's encounter...
Exactly. The wild always wins, unfortunately. Well, if you're lucky, you know. If you have basically common sense and survival skills. This guy did not have no weapons other than that can of 40 and stuff. Like, that's gonna keep the bear away if it was to attack the guy, you know. Luckily they didn't, so, you know. Like he said, the bear was just curious then. But still, even if it... Still yet... It could have been really different for him.
Was a sobering reminder of how quickly things can shift when you're alone in the wild. But for Nick and Julie, the danger didn't come in the form of wildlife or weather. It was something far more subtle and far more unsettling. Nick and Julie are a couple known for their outdoor adventures and peaceful van life content. On their YouTube channel, simply called Nick and Julie, they document quiet hikes, scenic drives, and nights deep in the wilderness, far from civilization. But sometimes, even in the most serene places, something just feels off. In this video, Nick and Julie set off for what should have been a relaxing evening. First hiking through Kentucky's breathtaking Red River Gorge, then camping overnight in a quiet corner of the
Another video of Kentucky, y'all!
Daniel Boone National Forest. They had no reason to expect anything unusual. But as you may know, the wilderness can carry surprises no one sees coming.
Is he eating crazy bread from Little Caesars? Y'all, he's eating crazy bread from Little Caesars in the woods. That's life right there, y'all. Chat.
We just came from all the way back there.
This is way more than 100 feet.
It is 65 feet tall and 75 feet across. That's incredible that this is just natural like that.
That's
so
cool.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful, yeah. I see.
Nick and Julie are having an amazing day. Sunlight filters through the trees as they take the sky lift to the top of the Natural Bridge, one of the area's most iconic sandstone formations. And as they hike back down, the scent of pine lingers in the air, and the last blooms of rhododendron catch the afternoon light, both enjoying every single bit of their little adventure.
Check this out. They're huge, just in my hand. Colors are so pretty. Wow. On the way back to the parking lot, back to the camper from the Natural Bridge. It said it's supposed to be a 3-mile hike, but it definitely feels like 4. We're gonna get to the camper and then we're gonna head out and try to find a spot for the night. Since we've never been here before, it might take a little bit of time to find a good spot. And here in Daniel Boone National Forest, you are allowed to camp in the forest. You just need to get a permit, which we did earlier today. So we need to find a good spot before it gets too dark and we're stuck making dinner in the dark.
After some time searching, Nick and Julie settle on a spot by a quiet creek. At least, it seems like a good choice at first. Dusk is beginning to fall, and the shadows between the trees stretch longer with each passing minute. They try to focus on preparing dinner, but that's when they begin to notice small, unsettling details.
Uh-oh.
Things that don't quite belong.
Here we go, Chad. It's about to happen.
Side is pretty quiet and peaceful. We haven't seen anyone around yet, but some things are kind of sketchy around here. First of all, there's a bottle of alcohol in the tree. And then there's a bunch of gun shells.
Oh no! Oh no! If there's gunshots, shells, there's a possible chance that it probably was from someone hunting and stuff. But that's very, yeah, that's very sketchy, y'all.
Shell. There's a gun cartridge there.
That's scary.
There's some broken glass. There's another gun cartridge. When we were driving in, we broke our Boost antenna.
How on earth
Probably
did you
got
guys?
snagged
How on earth did you guys do that? Oh, a tree branch.
on a tree branch or something. I'm feeling creeped out right now.
Yeah, I think so.
People sometimes come here to party and shoot guns or something, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and they drive four-wheelers and stuff.
Yeah, this is all like
Tire tracks. And
mud, so hopefully it'll be a quiet night.
it should be. We've been here for like an hour. There's nobody driving.
Yo, Chad, I'm not gonna lie, that looks so damn good, man.
The comforting rituals of cooking take over, but the air around the campsite still feels unsettled. And as the meal comes together, they try to enjoy it. It looks delicious. But that's when something interrupts the calm.
That looks so good, Chad.
Add some more Parmesan cheese on top. Very good.
Let's give this a try. I'm really hungry from the hike that we did.
Yeah, you know what, Chad? It's true. When you exercise and stuff, it does make you hungry.
That's really good. That's delicious. While we were making dinner, some like 2 4-wheelers drove up from the woods, and they kind of just like parked in front of our truck and camper, and they just stood there for about like, how long do you think it was? Like a good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Four-wheelers blocked you guys and like stood in front of you guys' vehicle and stuff. Yo. Yeah, that's creepy for 20 minutes. That's too long. I'd be like, can you guys please move in case there was like an emergency? Like, that's creepy.
2 4-wheelers emerged from the woods and parked directly in front of their camper. The engines went quiet, but the riders didn't get off. They didn't say a word. They just sat there, watching. It's impossible to tell what they want, or whether they're simply passing through. But in a forest without cell service, where no one would hear you call for help, silence begins to feel like a threat.
See, this is the part where you don't even need to call for help. This is the part where you have to protect yourself at all costs. At all costs. Because even if you were to dial 911, they're not going to make it out there on time.
Yeah, they already left, but I don't know if I want to stay here. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think it's worth the risk or whatever, just in case.
Yeah, we're not sure what it was all about.
Yeah.
If it was just, they're just standing there for no reason, or if they just don't want people staying here.
Who
or,
knows?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
they
sure.
didn't say anything. They just parked in front of the truck.
Yeah, so it's just
for
kind of
20
weird.
minutes.
There's no service here.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, it's just in the middle of the woods. There's no one here, so we don't know what that was all about.
I think it's best to just pack up and leave at this point, just in case.
Thank you guys for packing up and leaving. Yes, chat. They got common sense. They know they're listening to their gut.
Who knows? Better be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Eventually, the 4-wheelers disappeared back into the forest without a word. But the damage is done. They don't know who those people were, or what their intentions might have been. But one thing is clear. Staying here overnight no longer feels safe. So they pack up. There's something eerie about how fast peace can turn to unease. How a bottle in a tree or a shell casing in the dirt can begin to paint a different story, one you'd rather not finish. Some places welcome you in. Others let you know, without a word, that you shouldn't stay. And sometimes, it's best to listen. Some leave the woods because of a warning. Others, because of a threat they couldn't name. But for this next group, the danger didn't announce itself at all. It crept in slowly, disguised as laughter, daylight, and the kind of fun that usually feels harmless. Until it doesn't. And that was shared by the channel Co-op Dog Prone. It shows what began as a casual weekend camping trip between 6 young men. With tents, hammocks, and a camera in hand, their goal was simple. Capture memories, enjoy the woods, and maybe pull a few harmless pranks on each other. But somewhere deep in those woods, the trip took a darker turn, one that none of them expected. The video opens lightly. They laugh, set up camp, joke around, and even stage a fake ritual using leftover food to prank the others. It's the kind of thing you'd expect from a group of close friends enjoying the outdoors. But as the daylight fades, so does the sense of ease.
Hi guys, here we are. Say hi. Here we go. We got this tent over here all set up.
Yo, chat, say hi. Don't be rude. They say hello.
Keegan, put that away. You gotta finish unpacking, bro. I'm gonna prank them really bad. I have some leftovers from our lunch earlier. I'm gonna make it seem like, I don't know, there was a seance or a ritual happening. So, here. And if you do something right here. I'll add a little bit more to it. Okay, yeah, there we go. That looks like something. All right, I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna call them up here. Hey, guys, come here. I found something really, really creepy. Come here. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
What the heck? Oh, that's weird. Dude, that's just someone's chicken bones.
No, dude, it looks like some kind of like spirit shrine, something like that, you'd use for a ritual.
Strange. Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. I feel like it's calling to me. I need to. Got you.
The scene feels familiar. Cheap tents, folding chairs, and the carefree energy of a summer night just getting started. Nothing suggests that anything is out of the ordinary. The only concern is the distant sound of thunder rumbling in the background. But as clouds get...
Seems like they're cool, chat, right? Seems like they're cool and stuff. Let's hope they have a good night, man.
gather above, something in the mood subtly begins to shift. It's hard to place, but it's there.
Alright. So right now we're in here waiting for the rain to start and then finally stop so we can go back out and, you know, chill around a fire.
Alright guys, it's about to rain. We're in kind of the eye of the storm right now. There's something bad coming up. Jacob's coming in here. I don't know. It's kind of spooky out there. It's getting dark.
Outside, the wind picks up in short, restless bursts, and the thick, humid air carries the unmistakable scent of rain. One of them jokes that they're in the eye of the storm, but the laughter doesn't quite land. Smiles start to fall, and eventually, with no sign of the weather easing up, they sign themselves to a night inside their tents, bored, disappointed, and unaware that the unease they feel is only just beginning to take shape.
I swear, I just heard a sound, but I could just be going crazy. Guys, wake up. David, I heard a noise outside. I swear, it was like a howl, like a scream, something.
What's going on? You already did this.
No, I'm not, I promise.
See, this is what happens, guys. Yo, chat. They're all pranking each other and stuff, and now when they actually, one of them actually really hears something, nobody's believing them. This is why you don't do it. Especially when you want to be believed and stuff.
The first sound is brushed off. Someone thinks it's just another joke. But then, when they're pushed to check outside, the tension rises sharply. One of them seems to be missing.
Oh no. Oh no. There's one missing. One person's missing. It's raining outside. And they don't even know. Oh no. Yo, chat. Let's just pray that the other person is okay.
Jesus. Yeah.
Now everybody's running in the dark now, guys. Oh no.
It might be easier if we all go the 3 different directions.
Yeah, I think that's good, because he can be anywhere.
No. Hey, it'll be fine.
At first, they assume he's messing with them, trying to scare the group. But as the minutes stretch into silence, their tone shifts. They call his name into the darkness, but no one answers. And deep down, they know something's wrong.
There he is. Oh my God. What is that? What is that?
Oh no, God. Oh no. Oh no. That's his flashlight, y'all. Chat. Y'all chat.
Jason's phone.
Oh, it's his oh no.
Okay, wait.
Okay, scratch that, not flashlight, it's his
Relax.
phone.
Something's definitely happening here. I swear to God, if you this guys is- are you guys are getting me back, right? You wouldn't do that?
Oh, I swear to God, dude.
Why? See, that's the thing. This is why you don't prank again, guys. This is why you don't prank your friends and stuff, because if something this serious does happen and one of you guys are missing, yeah, this is serious. Especially, nobody's gonna leave their phone behind. You know?
I thought it was you.
Eventually, they split up to search for him. Panic creeps in. Arguments break out. The camera shakes with uncertainty. It's no longer a prank. It's real, and it's terrifying. Then the footage ends, abruptly. There's no resolution, no follow-up, no explanation. We're left with only questions and discomfort.
So what? They're just gonna leave us hanging? You know what that means, right, champ? Something happened to their friend. Or, this could all just be a host. I don't know what to believe on this one, chat. I just pray nothing happened to their friend and stuff. Cause that's crazy if something did happen. And there's no update, you know?
What really happened out there in the woods? If this footage is real, and many believe it is, then what began as a harmless camping trip may have ended in something far more tragic.
Chat.
There's no official statement, no names, no confirmation, just silence. And sometimes, the most unsettling horror isn't what we see, it's what we never find out. What do you think happened that night?
You know what? I don't know what to believe. I think something did happen to their friend and everything. Alright, chat, we got like a few more minutes before I go off the air. Let's make it count.
Was it an elaborate hoax to chase attention? Or did something truly go wrong in those woods? Let us know your thoughts below. The group's trip ended in silence and mystery. But for the next couple, what happened that night wasn't a mystery at all. It was sudden, direct, and deeply unsettling. And that couple is Cassie and Bradley, two full-time travelers documenting their lives on the road through their channel Dream Big, Travel Far. For years, they've shared what it's really like to live in a van, exploring new countries while facing the unique ups and downs that come with life in...
Have you guys ever had done van life? I can tell you right now, it's very, very tough. It's a struggle.
motion. But on this particular day, parked in a quiet area near Vancouver, Canada, things took an unexpected turn that neither of them saw coming. The day started like many others. They were low on gas, dealing with the cold, and trying to stay on top of the basic challenges that life can bring.
You see? You hear that, Chet? Run out of gas. You ain't got no money. You know, you're pretty much... And then if it's winter time, you're cold. Another thing would be basically parking. Finding parking spots and everything like that.
Flat tire delayed their plans, and the gas system unexpectedly failed, making it difficult to stay warm. Frustrating, yes, but not unusual. Van life is often unpredictable, and small problems are part of the routine. That night, however, something far more serious happened.
Here's the thing. We were literally saying this morning. Literally today we were saying this. We haven't had to use our gas in weeks because it's been so amazing. But now it's cold. And of course the gas doesn't have to die on a day when it's this cold. So we're going to be literally in the van freezing our asses off tonight. I mean, we can buy food, that's no big deal, but...
It's just annoying.
Yeah, it's just really annoying. I guess we're in a town, so that's, you know, that's positive. We're in a town we can get all this stuff fixed. But still, what are you spending all this money on?
Yo, Chad, if you're ever doing van life, just know that you can use a sleeping bag to stay warm. Just stay warm and everything. Use a sleeping bag. And make sure you have thermal clothing as well. when you're in the sleeping bag to stay warm. Make sure you get all kinds of thermal stuff, you know? They make that stuff.
Repairs.
So we literally just had someone, I don't know what time it is. It's like
Midnight.
it's midnight, and someone tried to open the van door.
I know, that's another thing, chat. People will try and break into your vehicle. I actually had that happen one time, and I literally freaking froze. Like, my soul left my body because someone was trying to break into the van. And I was the only one in there, and I was literally unharmed, but I also had a voice and everything, you know? And told those guys to, like, get away and everything. Like, leave me the F alone. And I meant it.
Obviously, we're in the middle of nowhere in the Yukon, but yeah, they tried to open it, so
There's other RVs like next to us.
Yeah.
There's a massive RV next to us.
Brad jumped in the front literally, and we just started like driving away.
While they were parked in what should have been a safe area, someone tried to open the van door. It was sudden, quiet, and deeply unsettling. It was the kind of moment that instantly shifts your mindset, from relaxed to fully alert.
Wow. Yeah, so there's like another car sitting, like we were sitting parked up top, and there's another car, and this is actually right outside the campsite, sitting there with the lights on, and I'm pretty certain that like they're together, because I guess the plan would have been to open up the door, take whatever there was. My camera was there. Stupid, I know. But we are in the middle of nowhere, so.
Well, we're kind of like we're parked next to another RV.
Well, we're parked next to an
over
RV.
the road from two trucks, which are then next to a full campsite.
Yeah.
So we're not being stupid. We're not parked up in the middle of.
Oh yeah, we're not like in the middle, yeah, of nowhere. As in, like, yeah, we are surrounded by other vehicles, but
like, even if you're surrounded by like a bunch of people, like they were surrounded by RVs and other trucks and stuff, you still can't be, you still can't trust. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. Like, park away from them and everything. But even, I'm glad that they got in the driver's seat and they decided to go somewhere else for the night. That was really smart. Especially, it was at midnight, and not knowing who it is and everything. Someone trying to break into their vehicle. They did a good job on that one.
Yeah, and I think the plan would have been to take it and then jump in that car that's currently got its lights on sitting there and drive off, because we drove up to that car and the guy made eye contact with Brad but looked away. So, we were going to...
Sitting there on his phone. Why would he be sitting there on his phone? He's got the engine running.
The engine ready to go. Like, it's clearly, why else? It's 12 o'clock at night. Why else would he be sitting there ready to go? You know what I mean? So his friend is hiding somewhere, because we're watching the bushes. So there's bushes like right next to where we were parked. So he kind of ran away down the hill. We would have seen it. So the only theory is he's still in there. So Brad's on the lookout to watch and see him.
I'm in my pants. I'm in my night jammies.
So, yeah, my adrenaline is like pumping.
Given how fast the attempted break-in had happened, it was hard not to think that maybe this was part of a coordinated effort. One person by the van, another waiting nearby, ready to leave. Of course, both Cassie and Bradley were totally surprised by this shocking event, but luckily, their van was locked, and they could act fast enough. For all the beauty and freedom of life offers, moments like this are a sharp reminder of the risks that come with it. The couple chose to drive to another camping spot that felt more comfortable and eventually could get some sleep. The next morning, things felt calmer, and so they decided to drive back where it had happened to show a bit better how it went.
Alright, so it's the morning after. I thought I'd show you where we were parked. Up here. We were up here, and there was, like, over here, and there was an RV beside us here, and this is filled with lorries or trucks.
Yeah.
And there's a campground right there. So, people were around. Yeah, we're all good. I guess lesson learned.
The experience stuck with them, but in a way, it reinforced something important. Staying alert matters, even in places that feel safe. Later on, as they made their way toward Vancouver, Cassie took a moment to reflect on a more chilling aspect of the region. They were driving along the Highway of Tears, a road in Canada known for the disappearance and murder of dozens of women, many of them Indigenous. Learning about its dark history made the earlier events feel even heavier. It was a sobering reminder that some roads carry more than just scenic views. They carry stories of real danger and real loss. Despite everything, Cassie and Bradley pressed on. They met fellow travelers and continued doing what they love most. But for them, and for anyone watching, the message is clear. Even the most beautiful places can hold unsettling moments. And when your home has wheels and your front door can be opened by a stranger in the night, staying cautious isn't just wise, it's necessary.
So, yo, chat, before I end my live stream, just know that this last video got the best of me almost. Because, like, the whole thing, just about it and everything like that, you know, like, the whole thing, basically. The 41 minutes and 16 seconds and everything into the video. It's definitely a lesson for all of us to be aware and be vigilant wherever we are. Like, no matter, like the ending says, it's beautiful and stuff. Yeah, it's beautiful. But there's also a history, you know, behind it as well. So, I appreciate you guys being here, watching scary videos with me, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Thank you.